everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy Unqualified Experts Day. What day is it? That's Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, freaking hell yeah. We made it to the weekend, you guys. We made it to the weekend, which in all honesty for me means pretty much nothing. But yay for you guys. I'm going to get caught up on some work again tomorrow. And then next week going to start tackling some of those tasks I was telling you guys about. It's very exciting. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Kiana is going to be joining us shortly. She's just getting some last minute stuff done, and then we're gonna hop on and do some unqualified experting. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. I want to say hello to all the lovely people in chat. Hi Hot Ree, hi MG Blast, K-Max, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hi Chris Thompson, Backhand, thank you so much, by the way. Backhand every single stream kicks us off towards Bikini Stream and also gives all the love and all the hugs. Backhand, just so you know for your records, we are at 682 towards Bikini Show 144 in a row. If we hit it tonight, that will be the streak. If the streak continues. And by the way, if we keep hitting it, 150 is coming up soon. I need to do something big. I still don't know what that is. I'm still kind of thinking a pool, but it will have to be much smaller than the last one. Like I'm talking like kiddie pool. And then maybe we could fill it with balls. Hi, Alexander. Hi, Genghis. Hi, RJP. What's up? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Fright Club. Hi. Oh, my goodness. All these lovely people in the chat. Ashley Lane, Jonathan Stevie, Johnny Timestamp. What's up? Brian Kadersha, Deadpool, Push-Ups. Wow, Po Baby. Courtney. There's so many lovely. Salty Texas Ranger. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Alexander's trying to get my channel taken away. What is this? Hi, Chris Orlando. Fright Club. Look at you saying all the nice things. Empress of all things hedonistic. It just makes me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. Backhand, I'm just letting you know for your records. Hi, Chris Mack. Welcome to the stream. I know I really want, if I'm going to try my best to go to Skankfest next year, hopefully it might be a little closer to home. But if I had like more time and hadn't just gotten over a move and selling a house and all of that, I think I could have gone to Vegas and made it. It's just the timing of it was horrible. Like everything was still chaos. Hi, Eric Stone. Anyway, Backhand, I do have the bar up here, so I'll make sure to say it repeatedly, but I know you like to know. So yeah, if you want to, we're at 682. You don't have to keep track, but I will say it every so often. Jonathan Stevie every time. Oh, New Orleans. I've never been, allegedly. I like how you say allegedly. You're like, it looked like it was a blast. I saw everybody's pictures they were posting and videos and stuff while they were there. I was definitely a little bit of FOMO. I was looking at all of the photos being like, damn, that looks awesome. It looks really awesome. Thank you, RJP. What's up, Robin Carnigan? Terry Crystal. Hey, how's it going? Daniel. Daniel, you come in and say the nicest things to me. You're so sweet. That's why you're my mod. I have pledged to try to do a Halloween somewhat. Zia, just read out the numbers and I shall total them for the masses. Backhand, you're the best. I do have the bar here in front of me, so like I can see the totals, but I know you're so good about being like, hey, we're here, and it's so nice. So I always appreciate that. Thank you, Backhand. I did pledge to try to do a bikini. What is wrong with me? Hi, Chem Dog. Welcome to the stream. There are a lot of things wrong with me. Don't answer that question, Zia. A Halloween themed outfit for every stream of this month. That's the goal. That's the idea. Hopefully we can do it. I don't know if I have quite enough Halloween themed stuff for that, but we're going to give it a shot. Hey, Bob L, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Remy, it would take me so long to count it on my fingers, for Pete's sake. For Pete's sake. I wonder where that saying came from. Do you guys ever think about where these sayings come from? Some of them annoy me. Why Pete? And why is it for his sake? You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that I need to know about. Some stuff I remember reading about, the Saved by the Bell thing, that has a really dark past. Eric Stone, no cheese. Hey, Old Nerdy, welcome to the stream. The jack-o'-lanterns are very mad because We haven't hit bikini yet. That was horrible. Trev the Gamer and Comics, welcome to the stream. Tonight is going to be Unqualified Experts, my friend. We will be joined shortly by the lovely Keanu. We're going to give advice to the internet. Healer, why are you? Oh, I was like, why are you miserable? You ate so much delicious food. That would be why. It was too much delicious food. Too much. Daniel, thanks. Gothia's Halloween outfits, please come back. Hey, I've got some goth outfits that we can work on. Deadpool, we're doing all right. We're getting good grades. Future's so bright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of that. For Pete's sake used to be for Christ's sake. Then it was changed to reference St. Peter. Look at that. Hi, Mr. Q. Terra Crystal's up here dropping knowledge. See, I feel like I learn something new every stream. Every stream, I feel like I'm learning a new thing. Alexander, shh. I don't want to know. I don't want to be forced to narc on chair. Let me get the camel toe. Oh my god. Remy. Push-ups, thank you so much. You guys, Canoe is here. Yay! Okay, we're gonna let her in. Everybody are getting excited. Oh, Alexander, Healer, I swear to God. I am feeling like a chubby monkey. I also had a very large dinner tonight. It was a Greek chicken wrap. Grilled chicken, some tzatziki sauce, lettuce, tomato, and stuff. But it was huge, and I feel so full. Like, it was a mistake. All right. The incomparable Keanu is coming into the chat. Hold on. If I can do this. Yes, I can.
Hello, darling. Hi.
Oh, you look beautiful, as usual.
No, you do. I love it. We had parallel thought because I said, it's October. Let me put on something kind of spooky. And you have pumpkins on.
Yes. Yes, it has to be spooky. It's October. We've got it the whole month. It's the when the true Xia comes out this month.
Spooky month.
The spooky month. Yeah, exactly. Oh, right as you come in too. This is so lovely. First from Backhands, we got started, and then we got 10 for Mr. Chris Thompson.
Oh, Chris Thompson. I love Chris Thompson.
Yes. And he's got a joke for us. Okay. He said, what's the difference between Kamala and a vacuum? Kamala can lick and jerk. Love you, Xia and Kiki. Giggity, 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 giggity.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
That's what I need. I need a little giggity because I have like a whole bunch of. Can you hear those, Kiki?
No, but
you're not able to hear them. Okay.
What do you use?
I have
OBS, yes.
I have no. So we're using StreamYard right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you sent me the link, the StreamYard link. That would make sense, Kiki. Stupid. Yeah.
No, girl, we're that's like I do that stuff on a regular basis. I'm like, you just clicked on that. Oh, my brain. It doesn't work so good. Chris Thompson, thank you so much. Backhand, yeah, no one's gonna hear him today. I forgot. I'm a dum-dum. See? Thank you so much, Chris Thompson. By the way, we got a golden shower boy for Mr. Chris Thompson, and just like that, we are at 1682. We are 8.41% away from Bikini Show 144 if we do hit it tonight. You are always welcome to join in. Obviously, no pressure. However,
I picked out my bikini top already. I tried on a few, and I have one raring to go. It's Gino's favorite. It looks like boob curtains, so let's get there. And I know I will be a disappointment. I have boobs like you once had. So
you have no idea how many times on a regular basis people are like, your before was better. There are so many people that are like, that is exactly what I like. It's like, so you know what I mean? Like,
me and my mom were talking about your boobs the other day, actually. Me and my mom. Yeah. And I'm like, I've never seen, because she has fake boobs too. But I was like, you showed them to me when we were at the last content house we did. And they were a touch smaller than even. And I'm like, I've never seen anybody just really love their boob job like she does. And it really fits you. So, yeah.
Thank you.
You were not better before. You're good. When you feel like you look good and you look good, you feel good. That's right.
I think that's a lot of what it is, right? It's just how you carry yourself, like however you're feeling, whatever confidence level you have sort of shows through. But people also have preferences. Like there's always going to be when my boobs were small, people were telling me you should get a boob job, and then when they're big, they're like you shouldn't have got a boob job. But you hear the same thing for like you can't,
There's no pleasing these people. It's like you're a 12-year-old boy, but then it's like, oh, don't ever get a boob job. Like, well, which is it? I don't know.
Right. I'm very confused.
Yeah. Oh.
I did get some Halloween themed bikinis too.
I love it. Look at you.
This is my time of year. I get so excited.
Oh, yes, it's Halloween times. Oh my gosh.
We do have one more. I want to ask you, I'm going to read these before I forget, but I do want to ask you about like all your exciting stuff that you have going on and coming up because you're getting married soon. I don't know if I'm not going to leak a date, obviously, and I don't know if you're talking about when, but
my impending nuptials are sometime. Well, they're next week. Yes. There's no hiding it. Okay. Yeah. I've been saying it. Yeah. I won't say the exact date, but no, it's in South Carolina. So,
ain't nobody better.
I get married next week. Yes, I know. Wild.
Oh my God, that's so amazing. How did that happen so fast?
I don't know. I have no idea. How did I say yes? I never thought I'd get married.
And you're like, wait a second, I'm going to be a wife.
I'm going to be a wife soon.
You are.
What the hell is that?
Are you excited, or are you kind of just like, this is like, we already love each other. This is just a way to cement it and celebrate things type deal?
No, I'm excited. Well, wedding planning is fun at first, and then it's a farce. It's like, okay, enough of this. Like this is ridiculous. Everybody has an opinion. Like, but no, it's going to be a really fun party. So I am excited for that. But, no, I mean, there will be no change with me and Gino, but, no, I'm excited. It'll be funny. And I think I'm going to stay Keanu Thompson as my stage name but I'm legally, I can't believe I'm going to be at the beginning of the internet. Keanu Bisconti, alphabet, excuse me. At the beginning of the alphabet. Keanu Bisconti is a mouthful, but
we're going to have the same last name initial. I just realized that.
Yeah.
I also my stage name is still my maiden name, but legally, obviously, it's not that.
Right.
So that's yeah. It's kind of nice.
It is nice. Right. I mean, I like everything in me. Like I always go for the joke. I'm like, I'll make Gino be Eugene Thompson, but no, I'm not going to do that to him.
I would actually love that so much. No. Eugene Thompson. Honestly, it has a ring to it.
And when his middle name is Thomas, so Eugene Thomas Thompson. And they'll be like,
it's actually perfect. Did you hear that, Gino? You got to change it. To hell with tradition. You got to change your name. Take one for the team. It sounds great.
There are no rules these days. I'll be Keanu Bisconti. He can be Eugene Thompson.
I like trade. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. You just trade, so you each take the other person's last name. Nothing dies.
Right. How long have you been married? I forget, Zia.
This December will be 5 years.
Oh, wow. Do you feel, does it make you different? Does it make you like...
Totally not. Same thing. After we got married, it was like we went to the Cheesecake Factory, and then I know I'm such trash.
I love the Cheesecake Factory.
It's so good. It was funny because we eloped, and like I had two friends. This is back in LA. I had two friends from work come. No one else came. And afterwards, it was kind of like this. It was very sweet, very emotional. This big sort of thing. And then after we get in the car and we sit there and we're like, okay, what now? And he's like, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, can we go to the Cheesecake Factory?
I mean, if money's no object, let's go to the Cheesecake Factory, order one of everything. The menu at the Cheesecake Factory is like a book. There's something for everyone, you know.
It's perfect. And they have like 20,000. And because we went they thought we came from prom, which was actually a really nice compliment. I was like, thank you. But we went and we're like, no, we just got married, and they gave us free cheesecake.
That's amazing. See,
right?
It's nice, right?
It was really nice.
I could see myself like if me and Gino eloped, I could see myself going and getting some Southwest egg rolls from Chili's, You
Right?
know, I really would. Yeah. Or a McDonald's. How fun, you know?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's just fun. It's your day. Eat
Yeah,
what you want, like, go out, get the
exactly.
trash food, enjoy it.
It's true.
It's true. It's
Mhm.
very true. Oh my god, we got more super chats coming in. All right, let's let me, like, refresh this. Um,
I'm loving your new studio, by the way. You got a new chair, new backdrop, and a little neon sign. It looks
I know.
marvelous.
I know. I saw everyone's neon signs and I was like, I want one.
I just made Mickey one. I'm like, you
Ah,
have to have one too.
you
Yeah,
gotta have one. It's part of the if you don't have a sign, you're not a streamer. Now your
it's true.
mom is an official streamer.
Yes. No, I got her the Shure microphone. She's got a neon sign. She's good to go. It takes me 100 years to, I'm like, press this button, click this, but we're getting there. So
I love your mom. She's amazing. She's so great. Um, we got a golden shower boy from RJP, and he said, "Hello, beautiful ladies." So
hello.
nice. Hi. He's so freaking kind and so sweet. Everybody's so sweet. RJP, thank you so much. And then Chris Thompson, also with another golden shower boy, said, "Come on, Zia and Kiki in a bikini. Screw Ukraine. Screw Ethiopia. Let's see boobs. Priorities, people."
It'll be, yes, Zia's breasts before and Zia's breasts now. That'll be the
We
what
have something for everyone. If you
there's
like
something for
smaller, if you like bigger, we got you covered, man. We got all of it. You like blonde hair? Great. You like dark hair? We got that. Like, actually, we
have it
kind of
all.
do have it all covered.
We do. We have it all. What color are your eye?
Yeah.
Blue. You have blue eyes. Yes.
Yeah. Yours
Yeah.
are also like a blue or a green more.
They're bluish. Yeah,
Bluish
they're
green.
sort of a kind of a greeny blue. Yeah, but you have like those bright blue eyes. So yes, other than brown eyes, we've
got you covered.
we
We
don't
just
have
need my sister.
yeah.
If my sister was here, we'd have the brown eyes and the brown skin covered.
Exactly.
I'd be doing it all. Thank you so much, Chris. And then we got 5 from Healer. Did Healer do this to call me fat? No, he said something else. Okay. Gino is going to move the wedding to Asheville, North Carolina so he can get FEMA aid and $750 from Kamala.
Is that, is that what Kamala's doing?
I was just going to ask, is she handing out money? Is this like a thing?
I don't know where Asheville is, but I am going to give out money there. That's probably what she said. Yeah.
That was really good.
I do a great Kamala. I don't know why, but
It's fantastic. That was really impressive.
Zia has the best stream on the internet. Joe, are you live? We don't know.
I'm sorry, the laugh is killing me. It's so good.
She can't help herself. It's like that commercial you see of people that have that terrible disease where they just erupt in fits of laughter,
Oh my God. I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever seen that. That sounds terrible.
It's like a disease where you just laugh at really inappropriate times. And I do that as like, I'm sure as we all laugh at inappropriate times, but this is like a fit. It's like Tourette's for laughter. Yeah.
Oh no.
I think she may have that. I don't know.
I wonder if my stepmom has that. What? One time, well, not one time. She's done this a few times. But this one time in particular, I still bring this up all these years later, and I'm like, Dina, what is wrong with you? I love her; she's amazing. But this one time, it was Christmas, and my little brother was like 5. He was very small, and they got him one of those mini, what are they called? The 4-wheelers, but it was like for a little kid. It was like one of those
big
mini
wheel, or no, that's 3 wheels.
No, it was
I know what
bigger
you're
than
talking
that.
about.
Yeah, but it was like legit. It went pretty quick. And
Mhm.
I don't know why they just put him on it and they sent him off. And we lived on this big piece of properties, like an orchard. So we had like avocados and other tropical fruits and shit.
Ooh.
And it kind of sloped down in this big empty like field part of it, and he just takes off going super fast, and he's like 5 years old, and my dad and Dina are standing in the back, and my stepmom's brother starts running after him, like sprinting after him.
Like, oh God. Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh my God, he's just good. Like, no one taught him how to write it or anything. He flips it. He flips it over. And if my Uncle Russ had not been chasing after him and he caught it before it landed on him, like he flipped over. The thing was gonna like land on top of my like tiny little 5-year-old brother. He could, I don't know if he would have died necessarily, but he would have been fucked up. Like he would have been really injured. Yeah, this thing is gonna crush him. Everybody's like, oh my God, thank God Russ took off after him. My stepmom's up at the top losing her fucking mind. She could not stop laughing. We were all like, your son almost got his head smashed in. And she's like lying on the ground, tears streaming down her face. And we're just like, oh my God.
I get that because, and sometimes the uncontrollable laughter, especially when somebody goes ass over tea kettle, falling down or something like that. Thank God he was okay, because I've seen things like that where I'm just like, oh, it's so shocking. You can't help but laugh.
You can't help but laugh. Yeah, she was losing it. And I was like, that's your son. It's just, we laugh about it now because, like you said, he was fine. Like he wasn't hurt or anything.
If not, it wouldn't have aged well, her laughter. But thank God. It's like, it's fail army. If you ever watch any of those videos, you can't help but laugh. It's like
some girl falls down and hits her head. There's like blood gushing out of it. And you're like, oh my God. It's true.
Once you see blood, you're like, oh, fuck, tighten up. Maybe not. But like, somebody just...
I know, it's true. Those are really funny.
They are. But you can't help it. Yeah.
Yep, you can't. Oh my good. Wow, 50. Wow, we just got another golden shower boy from Mr. Slosher. Mr. Slosher said, oh, also, hi, Slosher. He said, I call Adolf Hitler Mr. Ava Braun. See? Gino should totally do it.
Yes. Eugene Thomas Thompson. And I will be Keanu C. Bisconti.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Alexa, write that down. I'm gonna have him do that. That'll be fine. He'll be like, whatever you want, baby. That's cool.
I was gonna say he sounds like he'd be in on that.
Oh,
hey. Ricky Cox also with 5. Ricky, thank you so much. He said, great show having you both together. Keep up the great content. You both rock, as does Gino. South Carolina here.
Hell yeah. Aw.
You're in South Carolina, Ricky? That's awesome.
We love the Carolinas. Yes. We're getting married in Charleston. If you're anywhere near there. I went to college at Charleston, so that's why we'll be getting married there. But we love Carolina. We love the Carolinas.
I really still want to check it out. And I was hoping we could make it down for your wedding, obviously. But at the same time, I was like, South Carolina. I've actually always wanted to go to Charleston too. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. We can like see around. But this movie,
everyone's busy, and also thinking of it, it is I didn't think of it as like a destination wedding, but it is. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
it is for everyone we know. I mean, no, one of my bridesmaids lives in Charleston. Other than that, no one in my family lives in. My parents live in like more near to North Carolina, so no one's there. Everybody has to travel except for one person. So yeah, a lot of people couldn't come. So please don't worry. We'll Skype you in.
I'm like, can't wait to see pictures. I can't wait to see all the pictures. You're gonna look beautiful and stunning, and I can't wait to see your dress because I heard that it's like not what Chrissy was saying. It's not what she thought you would pick, and so I'm like so excited.
It's not. And I thought like, sort of like a slinkier dress, but it's more traditional, but I did some stuff to it. I'll tell you, the women at the, I got the dress where Chrissy got hers actually. And I said, the slit, I'm like, hike it up to here. I know it seems insane. They're like, we've never done such a high slit on a dress. And then I said, make the back was a bit like see-through. So I said, make the front like the back. And they were like, what? And then when we got it back, they were like, you were right. I was like, of course I was. They're like, we need pictures. Yeah. So it's traditional, but also it's got a kiki flair. So
my God.
Send you a picture after this. You'll love it.
Yes. Oh, that sounds beautiful. I love that, by the way, of that whole thing of just like, no, this is my dress and I'm going to do. And you know what fits you the best too, you
Right.
know?
Mhm.
Like, I think people look at you and they don't know you.
Speaking of boobs, we were speaking of them earlier. I said too, I'm like, take the boob pads out. Who am I fooling? I don't look like myself with these. This is not me. It just looks like it's just not right. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, take them out. I take them out of every bathing suit. I'm like, I just don't want to fool anyone. No one's ever. People would be confused if I had these like weird pads in my, and they were like, you were right, you were right. So I can't thank those ladies enough. They did a great job. So
That's amazing.
uh,
I'm with you though on those pads, even now, before and now. It's not
mhm.
just that like it adds, but they also are shaped kind of weird. They
They're
hold
right, right.
water.
It's like the Boy Run Media made them. It's like, is this what you think a breast is shaped like?
Not even close.
Like, why is it floating out here and also on my back? Like, this is not right. No.
Yeah, no, I hate those things. And
No.
every single time they get like off to the side too, or they'll like float up or they're awful.
No, you
They're
can't.
awful.
Mm-mm.
Someone did say, Courtney said, make my boobs look as huge as possible. um, podcast media is Ricky. Podcast media, thank you very much. He said Greenville area in South
Oh, I
Carolina.
love Greenville. Very nice. Okay. Where Kumia lives. Yes.
Oh, that's where Kumia lives. I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Did you see those
Greenville.
pictures of that kitten that he found?
Oh my God. Oh, so sweet. They're calling him Nugget. Oh,
That's so cute.
I know. I hope
It's
they
so
keep
cute.
him. Mm.
Apparently, they found a family for him somewhere in New York, and now I'm like, wait a second, I could have been that. Like, I'm not a family, but I could have been that family.
Oh,
Like,
I
give me
know.
that cat. I didn't know.
What a luxury to have a cat that likes you. 6, Gino's cat is, I mean, just today, I mean, today she got me. I was picking out a bathing suit. She was under the bed. I'm like, ah, she loves only him, but she's coming around.
Is she really? Is she like, does she let you pet her ever? Or you're like, no.
When she has her back turned and she's lying down, I'll like sneak a pet and then she'll turn around and be like, but, but,
How old is this cat? Is she dying soon? Sorry, Gino.
oh, I wish. No, I'm just teasing. She's like 5, but she's morbidly obese and she loves Gino. Like I walk into the living room and she just sits on his chest and they just snuggle but she's a female calico and I've heard that they just like one person and that's it. But
Oh, I had a female calico when I was a kid. And
yeah.
you know what? She didn't really like anyone else. She would like sleep next to me, like in my
Yeah.
chest when I was a little girl. And
Mhm.
she would constantly clean me. She's licking me all the time. She'd bring me dead bugs. She's like, here, this is for you.
There you
But
go, my
she,
queen. Yes.
yeah, but she really didn't like anyone else. It's so funny that I guess I never really knew that about them. I just thought that was how she was.
And he found her like in like a dumpster. He raised her since he bottle fed her from when she was 4 days old. So yeah.
Oh, so yeah.
She's actually acted quite okay considering he's the only person for me moving in here and like considering he's the only person that she will ever love. But yeah, so
Well, I feel like maybe after years she'll like, because eventually she's gonna realize, oh, she's staying here. So,
no, and she does. He's like, he'll go 6. Neither of you are going anywhere, so you better cut the shit. No. I still wear shoes in the house because she lies in wait and she lunges at me, but he's like, she's playing. I'm like, I'm bleeding, but okay.
yeah, she's playing Let's Eat the Woman.
Let's kill her.
Let's kill her. Oh my god. Poor Keanu. She's like, I'm just trying to walk in the house.
I literally wear my tennis shoes everywhere. I have my weird slippers on right now, like because I just can't. I'm like, if she lunges and sometimes she'll be like, I don't know, it feels like she rappels down from the ceiling. I'm like, where did you come from? She's terrifying, but she's coming around, as Gino would like to say. So.
Oh, she will. She's gonna love you. How could you not? I know it's like a territorial cat, but still, you're so freaking sweet. Damn it, cat, get it together.
She will eventually.
Fright Club said, now I have to ask my Empress XiaLand, does this mean you want your followers to bring you dead bugs or animals as tribute?
Don't say yes. They will.
I was going to
your
say,
P.O. box
wow.
will be filled with like dead things. Oh my God.
Please don't send me dead things. Although skulls are kind of cool, not human skulls.
Yes.
Like I like those cats that are like cats. Those I read cat in the chat. All those like curious curio stores that have the different like animal skulls up and everything's painted black. Oh, I'm in it. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Oh, another super chat from Mr. Chris Thompson. 5 from Mr. Chris Thompson. He said, call Gino Lil Adolf. Why did Hitler, I have to say this like in code. Why did Hitler Minecraft himself? Because he saw the gas bill. Oh my God. It's so dark.
Gino has a joke. Gino's at a gig right now. He wouldn't mind if I told. He says something about the Holocaust, and the Holocaust could never happen again. Not with these gas prices. I'm like, ooh, but it hits every time.
Yes. Like, honestly, that's my favorite kind of humor, is that really dark humor like that. I don't understand why people don't think it's, I mean, look, you can say, hey, that's not my type of humor, but like to say no one else should laugh at that, I don't know. That annoys me because
getting offended is like, I mean, yeah, it would take a lot to offend me. If you have to go out of your way to be offended by that, you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But people do. People go out of their way to be super offended by stuff.
People get offended by what they want to be offended by. Unless something really triggers you, even then you don't have to, cause a scene or something. You could just be like, oh, that kind of not my favorite thing, but
Yeah, I mean, I've read stuff. I've never been to a comedy show and been like offended, but I've read stuff that people clearly mean to be a joker that's kind of funny or whatever, where I'm like, I don't know if I like that so much. But I've literally never once in my life been like, I'm going to say something about this or get upset or like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like never. And then I usually forget about it in like 5 minutes.
Xia, maybe a year and a half ago, I had a gig at a country club and I had 20 minutes. They were with me. They were all with me. And I don't have the most, I wouldn't call it I have some dirtier jokes. I have some like not offensive jokes or whatever, but everybody was with me. But I was like, oh my God, they love me. I'll end on this. And I have a joke about, it's more about gender reveal parties than it is about abortion, but it touches on abortion. Where I like compare, instead of a gender reveal, we should have a decision reveal party. You get the box, except this time it's white balloons, we're pregnant, black balloons, we are no longer pregnant, right? Like just a decision reveal.
Yeah.
Everybody was with me, but one woman, she stood up, raised her hand, and she said, "That's shitty."
Wow.
And everybody stopped. They stopped their laughter. I went and I didn't know what to say. I was gobsmacked. I was like, and there is a part that I talk about, I guess there is a miscarriage part of it too, but in a very silly way. And I was like, have you had a miscarriage? I had no idea what to say. And then after the fact, so then I like basically just left the stage. It was like a funeral procession of people going like, she's the town lunatic. I swear, like we're so sorry that happened. But after that, while the headliner was on stage, I went to the bar to get a drink, and there was a man sitting there with his he had a glass of whiskey, and he was like, that was my wife. And I went, I'm so sorry. He went, no, you were pouring your heart out up there, and she just had to fucking ruin it.
Oh my God. That is not the first time that has happened. That man is so sick of his wife's shit.
I know. He was like, I'm over it. He he got a cigarette from me. We smoked a cigarette. And I'm like, the lady afterwards, I'm like, I would recommend maybe don't come to a comedy show if,
Yeah.
You might be offended by things. And then she said, you don't tell those kinds of jokes in this town. I'm like, what? Scranton? What? I
Wait,
can't tell
you're in
those jokes in
Scranton?
Scranton.
Pennsylvania, get out. That's so ridiculous. That lady's ridiculous.
I know. I mean, isn't Biden from Scranton? Like, but it's a very pro-choice sort of a place. Yeah, it was wild. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Sasha. The sense of entitlement of the lady to interrupt the show.
Right. I
Who
mean,
do you think you
maybe
are?
quietly walk out but stood up, raised her hand. And like now I'd be like, you're a cunt. But back then I was like, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, are you okay? No.
I feel like it has to take a little while, right? To like build up that it's kind of similar to when I first started streaming and doing different podcasts and stuff. You start off, not a lot of people know who you are, but you're really just putting yourself out there. So you don't really see too much until you start reaching a wider audience.
Right.
And then you see the most heinous shit written about you, where you just look at it and you're like, Jesus fucking Christ. And at first it's so jarring. You're just like, oh my God, that's awful.
I think we started maybe streaming around the same time even. And I, from stand-up, kind of knew, I'm like, I can take the hate, but the things that people write, they're diabolical. Like all you can do is really laugh like, oh my God. Like, yeah. So, you're doing a good thing. You handle it like a champ. And I think like the meaner the better. I don't mind the hate. It's okay. Yeah.
It's also just whatever. Half the time it's bots. The other half the time it's people that are just miserable. So it's like, like when am I going to get mad? I don't. It's silly to get upset by someone that doesn't like live anywhere near me. I'm never gonna. They're not a part of my life. Like this is not gonna.
No, a faceless weirdo that's like, Kiki, you look like Dylan Mulvaney. Ha ha. I'm like, okay. Well.
Meanwhile, he's definitely jerking off to you.
I know. I'm like, your peen is hard right now. Like, get out.
Calm the fuck down. It's so weird.
Make them angry sometimes, I think. Yeah.
I think that's what it is. It's like they've got this boner and they don't know what to do with it. And I'm not talking about all men, obviously. Because there's everyone here is so fucking like it's so weird. I sometimes forget that like there are shitty people out there. So when I'll do another stream or I'll do another show and I see stuff in the actual like live chat, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Because everyone in my live chat is so fucking cool.
You have the nicest, most supportive group of people. Like, honestly, I watch all the time. I'm like, they really love her. It's all just like smiles and rainbows.
They're the best people in the world. And then I forget. Nice. I'll go out into the wild of the internet and I'm like, oh, that's right. Other people suck.
I did somebody else's show today and it was like, I mean, they super chat like Keanu is garbage. I'm like, did you need to spend $5 on that?
You're like, thanks for the $5, I guess, but God, what the fuck, man?
That's one way to treat people, I guess. All right, moving on.
Sure. Makes me want to come back. Cool. K-Max says that he thinks you look like a young Lara Flynn Boyle.
I wonder who that is. Lara Flynn Boyle.
I think she's an actress, and actually, I kind of see it. Kirkland Reds, you're absolutely right.
Lara Flynn Boyle.
Flynn Boyle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who they're talking about. I see it. I see the dark hair, the light eyes, the sort of. And just like that, we also got another golden shower boy from Mr. Discount Superhero. He said, have no fear, Discount Superhero is here. And he said, looking smoking hot, ladies. See, look at this. They're so nice. They're so nice. They say these amazing things. Discount Superhero, thank you so much. Guys, we're at 7182 towards Bikini Show 144. 35% of the way there. Actually, almost 36. Do you see it?
I can't
the resemblance.
See it, but
I always wonder.
Oh, with Laura? Yes, I do know. I totally do. Just I'm like, yes. This is the first thing that came up. Yes, like that kind of gal. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, sure.
I totally see it. Kyle. Oh my God. Courtney in the chat said someone once super chatted to call me a whore on Ski Mask. I reminded him that he's in the UK and people who have to have a license to buy a TV don't get an opinion. Wait,
I love Courtney.
what? Oh, she's amazing.
I know.
Do they have to have a license to have a TV? And I did not know this. Daniel, is this a thing?
She's full of facts and knowledge. It's probably true. If she says it, it's probably true.
That's insane. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, Ski Mask like tagged me to say something super weird. I don't really understand why. Go ahead.
He's odd. Yeah. I think
weird move. Super weird move.
He just had to go to jail for a little while. And then he turned over his channel to Jim Stansel. I don't know if you remember Jim.
I do remember Jim. I love Jim. Jim Stansel's amazing. He's great.
Yeah, he is. He's lovely. So I think Ski Mask is doing better. The last thing I saw of him, he pulled his dick out on like Kevin Brennan's show. Yeah. So I think he's doing much better after. Yeah. So.
All right, good for him, I guess.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
He's weird. Yeah.
Someone was supposed to die a while ago? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. They have to pay a licensing fee, which is also a tax so they can watch TV. Hi, Eric, by the way. It goes... Wait, what? It goes to the BBC. What?
I've never heard that in my life. I love Courtney. She knows that.
She knows, like, that's such a random fact. I've never known that. And suddenly it's just like, yeah, you didn't know that? I'm like, what? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Things about me and my mother that we've said that we have no idea about. We're like, what did we do? She's like, yes, on this date, October 12th on, 2 years ago. I'm like, makes sense. I believe you. I had no idea.
Wow. I love people. Do people that have memories like that absolutely blow me away? I'm like, how do you remember that stuff?
I have none.
It's a tax. Okay. Slasher. Oi, mate, you got a license for that telly? God damn it.
One sec. I'll be right back. My dad called me.
No problem. Take your time. Oh my God. That's so funny. Holy moly. I read that in Smarter Autistic. Smart healer. Mickey forgot about her website, Mickey Feet. Courtney, I didn't know that was, it is amazing that you remember that type of stuff. Also, oh my goodness, I think two more just came in. I have to make sure I watch the bar. Otherwise I will miss them. So I apologize if they come late because it doesn't pop up. I don't get the noise. But I will wait till Kiki gets back to read these, but
sorry.
God. No, you're good.
My dad's like, did you call me? I said, no. He said, oh, okay. All right.
Bye. Love you.
Just making sure. Just checking in with Tom. That's all.
One of my favorite jokes you've ever told was the time that your dad, you were saying this on stage, the time that your dad sent you something in the mail and you were like, Dad, why?
He's the best dad ever. And also that was the weirdest thing. I open with this joke all the time. It's not a joke. It's just a true story. I moved to New York. I accidentally left my vibrator at home and he mailed it to me without asking. He didn't even ask me. I thought it was a fucking care package, Zia. I'm like, oh my gosh, my dad sent me something. I'm like, it was in a fucking Ziploc bag. I texted him. I said, you couldn't have saved me the embarrassment. He said, no, it was much funnier this way.
Oh my God.
Like, on the one hand, it's a very nice thing of a father to do. He just wants me to be happy. On the other hand, he's just a freak that just thinks it's hilarious to embarrass me in such a way. But it gave me a great joke. We're very close in the Thompson family, I guess.
I mean, that's really nice. It's just so funny.
I'm like, what were you? I'm like, I guess I left it in like a. He was like, I was looking for the remote for that bedroom, and he's like, oh, what's this?
Yeah. You told the first time I heard that joke was the first time I'd seen you do stand up. I was fucking crying. I
was like, why, Tom?
I think my dad would just never speak of it again. I actually remember one time I had moved back in with my dad very briefly. It was back in LA, and I had moved from Hawaii to LA. He moved there like 6 months before I did. And so he had like a half a room that I was staying in. And he came in to like say something, and then he wanted to look something up on my iPad, except that I had been watching porn on my iPad. So there was
Dang.
lesbian porns like up on my iPad, and bless my dad, he just pretended like he didn't see it. He didn't say anything about it. He just opened a new tab and was like, "See?" And I was like, "Oh
Anyway,
God,
swipe up.
this
Well,
is
you know
why."
what? That it could be worse. Like lesbian porn is like that's like much sweeter and imagine if you were
Yeah.
like at least you weren't watching like a rough gangbang or something. You know what
That
I
would have
mean?
been so embarrassing. My dad would have been like, "Tell me nothing about your private life." Like, please.
Right. It was just like a sweet lesbian scene.
I guess if anything, he's like, "Well, maybe my daughter's gay. That would probably be good."
Yes, exactly. It was like, oh, that's nice to know that she just doesn't. She's not watching like furries or anything. Like,
Oh
there's no.
God.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if my dad even knows what a furry is. He
I know.
might.
He's like, who are these pet? What is happening here? Why do these people have tails?
I'd be like, "Dad, don't worry. Just keep walking. I'll tell you later. Maybe not. You don't want to. Trust me, you don't want to know."
Ah.
We have a few more super chats, and then K-Max has a question for us too.
Woohoo.
Okay, K-Max, thank you so much. We got to go. By the way, you guys, we are halfway to the goal. We are at 101.82. We are 50.91% of the way there. And I got, for anyone that's new, I got new spooky themed bikini.
I love that.
Oh, it's
It's
got
floral, it's folly, it's pumpkin. I love it. Oh,
it's so cute, little
marvelous.
pumpkins, little skellies. I got it off Amazon. So if you're interested in getting some fun themed bikinis, I can send you the link because they like have different ones. K-Max, thank you so much for the golden shower, boys. He said, "Did I assume Keanu always has a wine glass full of Skittles every night, or was it just that one time?" Zia's view of Skittles: "I like them, but they are hard for my teeth. My dentist does not appreciate the Skittles eating. Skittles are delicious."
They're my favorite thing. I just filled jars of Skittles with like a sticker to like that says thank you. They're like our wedding favors. I have a giant bag of them in the bedside table. That yes. So I do often. I love to put them in a wine glass and have not every night, but I do love a wine glass full of Skittles. Yes.
I love that so much. You're like this. I'm not like drinking a glass of wine to come down in the end of the evening. I'm having a glass of Skittles.
Oh, they're just marvelous. They're rainbow. They're chewy. They're sweet.
I'm with you. And you know what? They all taste different. They all taste great.
They do. They do. Yes.
Do you have a favorite Skittle flavors? I think mine is grape or maybe cherry.
I like the original bag, the red bag, but the
Mhm.
purple bag with the smoothie flavors is actually my favorite. But I like the good old American red bag of Skittles. Doesn't matter which flavor, but
Yep, all of them. They're all
or
good.
the smoothie bag. Yeah.
K-Max, the trick to not getting cavities when you eat lots of Skittles is just floss and brush. Like after every time you eat them. At least I think that's why I don't have any cavities, is because I always do that after I eat candy, because I eat a lot of candy.
Have you ever had a cavity?
When I was a kid, in my baby teeth, but
Yeah.
since I've been, oh no, that's not true. I have one filling in the back on the top. How about you?
Yeah. When I was a kid, yeah, I had some in the back, but no, never again. But there are freaks out there, because I eat a lot of candy too, like you do. But there are freaks out there who have just never had a cavity, and I don't understand that. Like ever.
That I don't get.
Yeah.
Did you have parents that loved you? Did they make you brush your teeth? Is that what it was? Because
Yeah. What? What?
What? I don't even know what that feels like. No, I'm just kidding. My dad loves me. And I love my dad. Mr. Eden Knights, David Butero, thank you so much for the super chat. That's another golden shower boy for Mr. David Butero. He said, "I already told you this joke. I just wanted to hear you say punani again." I know. Punani. I never get tired of hearing silly words. They never upset me. Thank you, Mr. Eden Knights. And then another golden shower boy from Slasher. Slasher, thank you so much. He said you can watch on YouTube creepy TV ads from the UK saying they'll jail you for not having a TV license. What?
This is mind-boggling to me. What?
Hold on. Someone needs to, if you want to drop one in the chat, we could watch it. I'm pretty sure we can do that here. That's wild.
That is wild. What sense does that make? What's the queen doing? That makes no sense.
She's pocketing that money. It's not going to the BBC. Well, it is going to a BBC, just a different kind of BBC. Turns out the queen has some pretty dark needs.
Yeah, apparently.
She's like, this is going towards my escorts.
Oh, everyone must have a license for the television. All right. Okay. Well, if she says it, then fine.
That's why if you watch it illegally. Wow. It's weird hearing about stuff in other countries because you realize not everywhere has all of the freedoms that we have. We actually have a lot more than most, like all countries, I think.
Right. Well, this is why America was born. This is why we got in the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria to get away from England and their weirdness,
bullshit.
Right? I guess.
Get out of here.
I don't know. I'm not a history buff, but
I think actually a lot of it was because we were really founded by Puritans. They were not. It was too hedonistic over there, so they came over here to have more religious freedoms, which is wild.
That is wild,
right? Like they came here because they were like, you guys are a bunch of heathen fucking, like, we need shit to be more. It's weird because we've come very far from that.
We certainly have. Yes.
We've strayed a long way.
Hell yeah.
That's so weird. We had the revolution because of the BBC tax. It was since TV. Wait, what? Prince Harry had the... See, Courtney, I love it. She is full of all these facts and things.
She knows everything.
Yeah. Everything. I like America. Remember when Prince Harry had the balls to say the First Amendment was bonkers?
The First Amendment's bonkers. Okay.
What?
Harry, yeah, he's weird.
That's the craziest. We are free because way back they liked tea. That's true.
It's true.
Yeah, the Boston Tea Party, right? That was like a whole thing. I'm bad with remembering facts of history and stuff too, even though I find it fascinating. Like anytime I hear about it and read about it or like go to a history museum or anything like that, I'm like, wow, this is so cool. And then I immediately forget all of it.
Right. When I was in school, I found it boring. Now I'm like, yeah, okay, it's fun to listen to. But yeah, if you have to test me on anything, then I'm like, yeah. But now, yeah, it is interesting to see how it all happened.
Yeah, seeing old buildings and stuff, it's like really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Make America hedonistic again. I'm with you, Tara Crystal. Do you want to give some advice to the internet?
Me?
Yeah, we're going to
give advice to the internet.
Yeah, we have some questions. People are looking for advice.
Advice. In what? Well, give me a topic that you need advice on.
All right, so I'm going to read them.
Never take any wooden nickels. That's my only.
That's a good one.
This is Unqualified Experts. Yes, let's do it.
We're giving some experting here.
I forgot about the whole advice.
Honestly,
premise of the show.
I looked at my clock and I was like, oh, we're halfway through the show. We haven't answered a single question. I was having too much fun.
Oh, okay. Yes. Let's give some advice. I'm like, what? Okay.
Oh boy. This first one's great. So I know this friend of mine that has had 3 ways with his wife, with a second dude and with a second woman. Oh, Slasher sent them. Awesome. He has never asked me or really ever talked too much about it with me. However, we have been friends for 15 plus years. I recently broke up with a long-term girlfriend, 4 plus years. The other night we were hanging out and he showed me his phone and there were text messages between him and his wife that pretty much went like this. Wife, did you ask him yet? Friend, no, I don't know how to ask and I don't want to just randomly bring it up. Wife, we'll ask him already. If you guys both come back here, I'll suck both of you dry right now. I'm so horny. Oh boy. Oh, Slasher, thank you. I don't know why I did that.
So he knew somebody that had threesomes with his wife and then other people as well.
Yeah, so I
Girls
guess
and
it
boys.
was
Okay.
this married couple, and
Mhm.
they used to have threesomes with other men and women, so they were just living it up. And apparently they were trying to get this guy to come and have sex with his wife together, the two of them. Um, we were drinking and I was very drunk and kind of didn't know how to respond. I didn't say no. I didn't say yes. Was kind of just like, "Oh my god, that's crazy," and then pondered the idea for a while. We were with a group of other people drinking, so we were not talking out loud about any of this. I would 100% be down to bang his wife, but I don't know how I feel about doing it with him being involved. I'm 100% straight and have never had a throughway. I don't want to ruin our friendship either. However, I have not had sex in a while and I'm very intrigued. What is some advice to move forward, and should I? The only thing making me feel uncomfortable about it is him being involved, or am I just being insecure? I'm just not gay at all, and it feels kind of gay for two men to have sex with one girl, or am I being dumb?
That's
Oh,
you have to be very comfortable in your sexuality as a man. Like women can
yeah.
that's what it's every man's dream. Yeah, two chicks, well, and then they can't get hard, and then everything goes awry.
Oh
But
no.
I'm just teasing. But you have to be very comfortable in your sexuality and like confident in yourself to invite another man in. Because a lot of dudes would be like, no, that's gay. Like, yeah. So
Well, and I think even on top of that, like not even if you're not doing anything with the other guy, you still got to see a naked dude,
right.
like right in
And you
front
have
of
to
you.
like say you're Eiffel Towering or you gotta look each other in the eye. Or do you look
Yeah.
down? Yeah, it is
Right?
odd.
Like
Yeah.
awkwardly trying not to make eye contact. You're like, do I look? Where do I look?
Like I'll watch porn like that, two dudes, one girl, but those men are like, I mean, they know what they're doing there.
They're professionals.
They're used to it. They can stay hard whilst looking another man in the eye. So, I mean, it's not for the faint of heart, I don't think, but
It's Frank said it's 100% gay. And then Slasher said jerk off first, then you'll realize the answer is no. I think that's the problem. I think the reason that the guy is thinking about this is because he hasn't had sex in a long time. Like
right.
I think that's why. I think he's intrigued. He's a little too horny. He's like, yeah, I'd totally bang the wife. Would you
Yeah.
bang the wife if the guy was he's not involved, but what if he's sitting in the corner jerking off just watching? Is that gay?
Even worse. That's even worse.
Right?
Yeah, like, okay, Ted Bundy over in the corner jerking off while I bang his wife? No, 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 thank you. Yeah, can't I can't do it. No. I'd say just, you'll find a lady, have sex, get one under your belt and then see how you feel. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a very good piece of advice. Just go out and find yourself a gal, and then you'll be fine. You're not going to want to do this after that. Or like Slasher said, just jerk off. Like one or the
Right.
other, because that's a lot. I don't know. I feel like it adds I just think the whole threesome thing in general, um, teach their own. They're adults. I don't really care about any of that kind of stuff. But I just think it's not a good idea to do it with your friends. Don't do it with anyone you know.
No. I've maybe been the guest star in like 5 threesomes in my wilder days, right? And I've never been in a relationship doing it, but I've been the guest star. It's the only way to do it, but somebody always ends up crying. It's never me. And it's most likely the woman. And I'm like, I will show myself out because it's like, you want to fuck her more than me. Or
Oh
yeah,
no.
it's never, you have to be very, very confident in your relationship to have a threesome, man or woman. So,
Has that happened every single time in all of the 5? Has the girl
okay.
cried?
Probably 3 out of 5. Yeah, like,
Ooh.
God, I was wild back in the day. I was
Ugh.
wild. I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll come." She might cry, but okay.
You're like, "I've been through this before. It's not gonna end well for you, but KJ Fury in the chat said it ruins relationships. Honestly, I feel like I'd have to agree with that. Like that's
Yeah.
if from the sounds of it, it's always like the girl's doing it to placate the guy, or vice
Mhm.
versa. Like maybe the guy's doing it to bringing another dude in to placate the girl. And I just feel like even if at the time the guy doesn't cry, it's not like no one wants to see the person they're in love with banging someone else right in front of them, you know?
No, fuck no. I mean, you gotta be yeah, like I said, I guess it works for some people, but I can't imagine. I, in my relationship, would never. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Absolutely not.
You're like, I'm gonna beat her ass.
No. Hell you. No.
Yeah, I feel like it is an easy way to ruin the relationship because you can't unsee it too.
And it may be like a Band-Aid on a bad relationship. Or and I've heard the excuse too, my girl's really into girls too. And it's like a former slam piece of mine or something. Like, I know a girl that's like really fun. And then like she's really pretty. Like, oh, like I could be with her with you or whatever. And then I'm like, I'm telling you, this is not. I would never in my more in my old age of 31 do that ever again. No.
You're like, I've learned my lesson. But I feel like it is, I've never done that, I guess, in my wilder days. I guess I didn't really have a lot of wilder days. I've like always been in long-term relationships. I spent very little time being single. Like a little bit here and there, but like not a lot. But yeah, it's definitely, I've never done anything like that, but I did know a couple, and I bring this up a lot just because it's so interesting to see like firsthand. I knew a couple back home, and this was like years ago, and they used to have threesomes all the time. They would like always bring different girls in. She would bring girls home to this guy, like, and this guy, Huck was his name. Nice guy. Like he was always nice to me. He knew my dad, and this guy was living the dream, you would think. And this girl, his girlfriend, had, these giant boobs, amazing body. And he ended up leaving her for one of the girls they had a threesome with, and went completely monogamous with that other girl.
Nightmare. I just don't think we're as a species, we're meant for it. Like, I think we're kind of foxes mate for life, and maybe so do white people, like
so do white people.
I mean, all people. I don't know.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I feel like it's just, it's a tough thing to make work, and it's a tough thing to get right. Some people
look what
pull it
happened.
off,
I mean,
but
if you want to look how the wife swapping Imholt Ricada thing worked out. That didn't. Aaron got left out in the cold. Those three are still, like, he got completely cucked out of his life.
Are they still together? Whatever they're doing, the three. I'm horrible with internet drama. I don't follow any of it. I don't even know what's really happening. I don't totally know what was happening to begin with.
I think Aaron was like, I can be the cool guy too. But then it was just more like, we just don't like you, Aaron. And now they just have kept April. I don't know for a fact, but what a horrifying thing to go through. It's a polycule. I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. So
no. Poor Aaron. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know him. I'm like,
he deserves it. Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know him at all. I'm like, poor Aaron. He could totally deserve it.
No, he probably does. Yeah. But no, I don't know what's going on with all of them. I don't think they're all like the three of them living together, just like, making love all day or anything. But
okay.
One person definitely got cast out of at least the friendship. So
yeah. Yeah. Dan, that is the way to do it. First of all, hi Rod, welcome to the stream. Rod said, hello, wonderful human being in person I don't know, who's also probably a wonderful human being. Rod, yes, she is. Very wonderful. Thank you, Black Man. Hi, Black Man. Dan says, I've only had one with a female friend and a woman. We met in a bar in Miami. We had fun, had pizza after. That's the way to do it. You're not with, no one's together.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. And we didn't even think of that. Right. Just like one crazy night in Miami, and then you all three like each other, and it's one dude. That is the way to go. Yeah.
That's the way to do it. No one's feelings are hurt. There's no jealousy, because it's like no one's serious about any of this stuff,
And then you have pizza after. What a luxury. How nice.
Pizza. That sounds lovely. I've been dieting for a few weeks, like 3 weeks or 2 weeks, maybe. I don't know. Like, my coach lowered my calories some more. I gained 10 pounds.
That's nothing, please.
I'm
Are you?
5'2". I am a hobbit. 10 pounds is a lot on a tiny person.
Oh my gosh.
I
No.
can't wear any of my clothes.
Well, also you have the scale doesn't mean anything because you have your boobs must weigh a certain amount as well.
I've accounted for the boobs, and altogether I can account for like maybe two extra pounds of boob. So say I've got to lose. So if I wanted to get down to my pre-weight, it would have been like 114, 115. So if I want to add a couple pounds to that, maybe 116, 117. So that still means I have to lose about 6 or 7 pounds.
Well, that's nothing. Yeah, that's nothing. If you want to, but you look marvelous. So
well, thank you. That's I've been working out and I'm trying to like get back on track, but I'm just hungry all the time now. Like last night, you can't have Nikki's edibles before bed. You can't get someone who's dieting and someone who's high together. It's the worst combination. He comes to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and he it's like, hey, like we had gotten these crackers that we were going to try, and he brings the crackers and he shows them to me, and I'm like, oh, you know what? It'd probably be fine if I had a couple crackers. It's not that bad. It's not going to like up my calories too much. So I have 2 crackers, and then I'm just like starving lying there. And then we finished the crackers and he goes, what else do we have? And I was like, we got a bag of Sun Chips for the snack stream. Just grab them.
Give them to me. Right. If you deprive yourself. No, I mean, Gino and I are the purveyor of ordering McDonald's at 3 o'clock in the morning, a $55 order. Like we want chicken nuggets, and I want also, a bacon McDouble, you know, like, yeah. He's like, I can't be being like this. I'm like, I know, but we were starving. We worked all day. We didn't do anything. Yeah.
You deserve it. If you didn't eat all day, you deserve it.
I always go with one thing a day that you really, really want to eat.
I like that.
Yeah. If I eat, salads all day or something, I'm just like, But,
yeah.
Well, what's your diet? What are you doing?
High protein. So as long as it stays within my protein and my calorie limits, the other stuff doesn't matter so much. But my calories and my protein and my carbs have been mostly the same, 120 grams. Getting enough fiber, fats are pretty good. So like 1550. I'm at 1550 in calories, which is not terrible. It's not super high, but it's not super low.
And you work out like a maniac, so you need the protein, right?
Yeah, I do. I need the protein. I want to build the butt up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want a nice booty. I'm doing hip thrusts. We're doing some step down. We're doing all the butt things. I'm like trying to build a nice little round booty. It's been a while since I've done anything for the butt. So yeah, we're gonna get there slowly but surely.
I love it. No, yeah. It's either I'll eat whatever I want in a day or whatever, one thing I really want, or I'll just eat Skittles that day. And so there's no protein. It's nothing healthy, but
like, it's a Skittles day, though.
For one doesn't work for another,
Exactly. And Skittles are fucking delicious. You're living my dream, truth be told. We got another golden shower boy from Mr. Dan A. Dan A, thank you so much for the golden shower boy. He said, hello to 2 of my favorite lovely on-screen ladies. Ooh, 2 of his favorite?
So sweet. Do you want to have a threesome with us? We're kidding.
Dan's like, in Miami, let's go.
We'll have pizza after. All right.
Ooh, I want pizza. I want pizza so bad now. Just finished work, but I'll watch the first half of the show later for sure. Hell yeah. We hope you had an awesome night at work, Dan. And the first half was a good time. We talked about some really, really fun bits and things that made me giggle. Another 10 for Mr. Discount Superhero. Golden shower boy for Mr. Discount Superhero. Also, Sasha is right. Kiki is real thin. I think she's doing just fine with her diet. Yeah, I don't think you gotta worry about you don't gotta worry about nothing.
I'm taller though. I'm taller. I look like when I'm with when I'm with Chrissy and Lila, people are like, "Oh my god, she's huge," because I'm like sky high over them. But I'm a bit taller, so
I remember that picture that we took after when we did Chip, the last time we did Chip together, and we posted it, and everybody was like, "Zia, are you just like super short, or is Keanu tall?"
I always wear heels, and I'm not even that tall. I'm 5'6", but it's taller than for some reason everybody I am with. Everybody's a bit shorter than me for some reason. But oh, Chip, how's he doing? I haven't heard.
I miss Chip so much. I did talk to Jim recently, and I I tried to like weasel a Chip reunion a little bit because and Discount Hoop Superhero. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't even read it. Discount Superhero, thank you so much. He said for freedom and bikinis. Thank you, Mr. Discount Superhero. And then also a orange boy from Rod. Rod, thank you so much. Also, hi Saw. I see you, Saw. Rod, thank you so much for the super chat. That is an orange boy from Rod. And we are now at 141.82. We are 70% of the way there.
We love
70. Holy crap. Thank you so much, you guys. 59 away. But yeah, I tried to like sort of weasel a little Chip reunion in.
I thought about texting him because I love what him and Nikki are doing. I'm obsessed. I love their kind of like vlogs that they do, like when they're on the road. I love the podcast they're doing. What's it called? Sword fight.
Yes,
I almost thought about texting him, but I'm like, he's a busy man. Yeah.
He would text you back though. Jim is awesome.
He is. He's always been so nice. But yeah, if you got Chippa back on a little reunion, you should.
I know. I would love that so much. I did Real Ass Podcast recently, and Lewis was like, hey, you should come to Skankfest. He's like, you can judge the naked roast. He's like, Jim's gonna be there. Maybe you could do a live Chip show. And Zach Amico like loves Chip so much. It makes me so happy. He immediately pipes up and is like, he goes, if you guys do Chip, I'll do it. Tell him I'll do it.
No, I know, it was so iconic. I can't believe Chippa. You have to garner a reunion with the Chippa. You have to
figure it out. We got to figure it out. I did text Jim and I was like, hey, would you, since you're already going to be there? But they already have so much going on. They have like whatever stand-up spots they have, whatever podcast things they're going to do. And like, they're all, so I knew it was kind of like like that's
ask again. They're busy, I know, but God, yeah, that would be iconic.
Oh, I love Chip so much.
Have Chip do a bikini stream. I mean, yeah. Fuck yeah.
We can't hear this. I have a whole Chip soundboard.
I love it.
I love it so much. Me too. Oh my God. All right. So that guy, don't have sex with your friends.
Yes.
That's our advice for that one.
Right. The way to go, I suppose, with a threesome is 3 strangers.
Yeah. I feel like it's the only way it legitimately works. Otherwise,
3 strangers, then pizza. Yes.
And then pizza. Dan, you're a visionary, my friend. Oh, we got the bar moved again. This one is from Mr. K-Max. K-Max, thank you so much for the super chat. And he always has good questions. We don't even have to go to another question because he has good questions. That's 15 from Mr. K-Max. We're at 156.82, 70% of the way there. K-Max, Keanu does have a bikini. She said she picked one out and it's Gino's favorite. I'm so excited. He said, does it never surprise Keanu or Zia the whole P. Diddy story? I guess in music it is assumed. Is it great for comedy? Some P. Diddy comedy material?
Right now, I'm like not finding the Diddy thing very funny. I'm like, lock him up and throw away the key. Ever since that hallway video with Cassie and him, like, yeah, I'm like, good. I'm glad. Don't let him out. Lock him up and throw away the key. I'm sure that maybe one day it'll be funny, but right now it's not seeming. Well, I mean, if you can make anything funny. I mean, it's a ridiculous situation, but you gotta. To me, I'm like, I don't even know how to make a joke of that. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like there's probably already comedians out there working on material for it, for
Oh, I'm
sure.
sure. Yeah.
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 I'm not surprised at all. That press conference, when you find out that they're like, "Oh, there are over 120 or 150, something like that, legitimate victims of like all this Diddy stuff that was happening apparently."
He
And
has his own Me Too.
he has
Like,
his own Me Too.
yes.
The youngest that the stuff was happening at the time was 9 years old.
See? See? Yeah. How do
Mhm.
you make that funny? You can't. Here's one thing that I
That's a tough
find,
one.
maybe it's not funny, but one thing I'm glad for. I'm so glad that no one else will ever have a goddamn white party again. I think it's the dumbest thing you could ever do. We all have to wear white clothing. I was so over seeing the white parties. Like everybody, we're doing a white party. Everybody wear white and do this. Good. Diddy was the purveyor of that, and I'm over it. He's a monster, but they want he is such a monster. They wouldn't even let him out on bail or bond.
Dude, honestly, I'm expecting any day now for him to be what's it, Jeffrey Epstein's. Like,
It
because
is, yeah.
apparently there's a whole list of people that have been associated with these parties. And I agree, white party like a rally. Oh my God, Mr. Nobody. No, I'm with you. I think those white parties were horrible. That's the whole
I
idea
know.
is dumb. But yeah, and his freak offs and stuff. It's basically, it seemed to me with everybody that's getting outed that like 90% of Hollywood is a bunch of pedo, like predator, just garbage, awful, trash human beings. And it finally started coming out with like Harvey Weinstein, and now it's coming out with
Right.
more and more people. It makes me really like 50 Cent. Like I've always enjoyed 50 Cent's
Mhm.
music, but I was never like a huge fan. But it really makes me like this guy a lot because he was talking mad shit about P. Diddy for years. He's like, fuck
Yes.
this guy. And he was absolutely right.
No, right, exactly. And we look back at Justin Bieber, right?
Oh,
He was a little, I mean, kid when like they kind of like, yes, they sort of made his career, but who fucking knows what was happening? This is why I think that he had a very like rebellious phase. He was, doing drugs and getting DUIs and taking his shirt off. Yeah, because he got scooped up in a was groomed by these like weird very famous celebrities. Yeah, so no
yeah.
wonder he found God.
I know. I honestly feel bad for that poor kid. Did you see the video of Diddy asking him if he was wearing a wire and like feeling his body up?
No, I
Oh,
didn't, but it doesn't shock me.
it's bad. It is so bad.
Mm,
Um,
freaks.
DMX too apparently was saying that. Also, Cat Williams talked about it too. Everyone
Mm,
said he was crazy. I
I heard
freaking
that.
love Cat Williams.
Mm.
I remember watching Cat. Actually, speaking of his, one of his like my favorite bits of him is like, "Bitch, your baby is supposed to like Skittles." That's like the punchline. Obviously, there's a lead in and a setup, but oh god, I used to
Your
die
baby
watching
is
the
supposed to
stand-up.
like Skittles. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, I cannot do impressions. That was really
I
good.
can't either. I don't know where that came from. I
Way
can't.
better than me. Way better than me.
Your baby is supposed to like the Skittles.
It was- yeah, Cat Williams is awesome too. Oh my god.
No, yeah. People then they call it out. They're like, "You're crazy, not Diddy," but his name is Diddy. His other name was Puff Daddy.
Ah, none
Yeah,
of it's
like
good. None of it is good. Yeah, no,
when
those
you
videos
look
were
back,
like
it all makes fucking sense, right?
horrible, atrocious, like all this stuff.
Mm.
And it just keeps coming out. And now, yeah, there's the Epstein list that nobody's ever going to know about
No,
because
they
that's
won't.
done. Yeah. And now, not never. Yes. Mr. White, 100% Cat Williams over Kevin Hart, which I've heard
Mhm.
that Kevin Hart has been associated with these parties. Supposedly, obviously, this is all hearsay, like allegedly, whatever. I wonder if he is like sweating right now.
I think they're all probably sweating. Like, okay, I was
Right.
there. I remember, yeah, Khloe Kardashian just they brought up something like, yeah, like Bieber was like basically naked at one of these parties. She said everybody ended up naked. There were people that would go to the parties, but it would be the after sort of parties. Like a lot of celebrities did leave. when they're like, okay, now everyone's taking their clothes off and the lube's coming out. I guess I gotta make my exit. Like,
They're like, this is the part of the party I do not want to be here for.
right, anyway.
So
So.
much lube. So
That's
much
a lot of
lube.
lube and a lot of dildos. My God.
Oh,
But,
golly. It's horrible. Yeah, all of it's horrible. I'm with Gabe. They're all guilty. They're all guilty.
no, truly, yeah.
God. Old Nerdy. Thank you so much. We got 2 more golden shower boys. We got a golden shower boy for Mr. Old Nerdy. He said for 144. Old Nerdy, thank you so much.
Love Old Nerdy.
My God. Old Nerdy is the bestest. He rises to the top like asbestos. I'm sorry. I don't know why. That's from a stupid Lil Wayne song that I heard one time, and it's been stuck with me for like 12 years. I don't know why.
He rises to the top like asbestos. I love that.
It's been in my head I say it way too much for a white girl. Mr. Nobody, also with another golden shower boy. Mr. Nobody, thank you so much. He said, howdy Zia, been a minute, hope you're doing well. I need advice on how to get revenge on someone that has gotten a dumb song stuck in my head. This is good advice. Let's see. I would get a dumb song stuck in their head. What's like a really obnoxious, like the Mr. Shark song?
Baby Shark, baby Shark, do. Yeah, now I won't stop thinking of that. How about listen to Pink Pony Club? It's not an obnoxious song, but it will stay with you forever.
I've never heard it.
Oh, well, you're a pink pony girl.
Nope.
Oh my God, it's all the rage these days. Even my buddy Goodnight Mister is like, I cannot get this shit out of my head. Chapel Roan, listen to Pink Pony Club, and you will never have anything else stuck in your head. Yeah.
I've heard the name Chapel Roan before. Never heard any of the music before, but I've heard the name.
Very talented artist. Pink Pony Club. Gay, straight, bi, black, white, it will stick with you forever. Yeah.
All right, then do it. Put that song on. Get it stuck in their head. Oh, or yeah, the song that never ends. Yes, this is the song that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friends. People started singing and not knowing what it was. This one I'm singing it forever just because this is the song that never ends. Oh. Mr. Nobody just said, damn you, Kiki.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It did. People are like, I hear Gino humming it all the time. He's like, I'm a pink pony girl. You can't get it out of your head.
I'm scared. Maybe I shouldn't listen to it because then it'll be.
You will never stop.
I'll never stop. Yeah, it'll be in there forever. I feel like songs, and I know I'm a music snob. I'm just going to shut up about it. Don't listen to me. Just don't. I hate so much music. Like, I bet you she's a really talented artist, but I'd listen to it and be like, this is not for me. I know myself well enough.
She, to me, is like there's a band I love called The National. I don't know if you know who they are, but it's like you first hear it, you're like, this is horrible, but they grow on you. It just grows on you, and then all of a sudden it's just in your soul. That's what I like. That's what I like about her. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's one of those where at first you're like, I hate this, but actually this is really good.
But then you can it's all of a sudden it's just in your soul. And then you're like, I'm a pink pony girl. Gino, for Christ's sake. You can't stop listening to it. It's insane.
Slasher just said, I don't even like hearing Zia sing good songs.
Who's your favorite artist, Zia? Like, what's your favorite band or solo artist?
That's a really, really hard question to answer. If you had asked me in high school, I would have said Tool. And they are so hardcore. They're still really, really high up there on my list. You know what's really funny? I was talking about this recently with Nick. We were listening to music, and a Crazy Train by Black Sabbath came on. And I always get mixed up with what's Black Sabbath and what's Ozzy, his own solo stuff. But anyway, regardless, that came on, and I was listening to it, and I'm like bopping along, and I was like, you know what? I don't even really consider Black Sabbath like a metal band. I was like, they're kind of more poppy, like their music's like pop rock. Like
on a crazy train. Yeah, right. That's like
Crazy Train is Ozzy. Okay. So it isn't Black Sabbath. That is Ozzy. That's what I might have thought. Right. Okay. KJ Fury. I love Judas Priest too, by the way. Electric Eye is like one of my favorite songs ever. But yeah, so it's funny, like listening to that kind of stuff, and I'm like, yeah, to me, this isn't even really hard rock. Like, I don't even really think it's that heavy. And same thing with like Tool. I don't really consider them particularly heavy or like hardcore, I guess. I just like
what's a Tool song that I'm like, what's their like hit? I don't know if I couldn't.
Sober, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a very hardcore name, but yeah, I wouldn't know one Tool song.
I think Sober would be the one. Why can't we not be sober? Yeah, that's why no one likes to hear me sing. They're really, really, really bad. Tool, yeah, Tool is like prog metal. I guess, yeah, I would say maybe they're prog metal. But
Yeah.
it's funny because then you listen to like, actually, Healer, you made me think of it. Healer recommended this band Kublai Khan, and they're like what I consider more metal, I guess. You listen to them and you're like, oh, that's real metal. Oh yeah, Schism. That's true.
You like metal. See, that is something I know nothing about really. But
that's all I know about. That's my problem. Fat Cat, that's a good one. 46 and 2 is his favorite Tool song. Healer and I have the same favorite Tool song. It's Eulogy. Oh God, it's so good.
So what was the other one called?
Which one?
Sober.
Oh, and then Sober.
And then Eulogy.
And Eulogy, or yeah, Schism. I always say Schism. Do you guys say Schism or Schism? Anyway.
Oh no, it's Schism for sure. Right?
Schism? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Correct pronunciation, I believe. Yeah.
Tool is big in metal, but not massively mainstream. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like it depends.
There's no better like something. That guy's a tool. Like a really nice, it's really just the economy of the T and the OOL. It's like, yeah, that guy's a tool is like a really it's a good it's a good thing to say about a shitty person.
A good insult. It really is.
Yeah, an insult.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the word insult.
I knew what you were trying to say. I knew you were trying to say.
The opposite of a compliment. What is it?
That thing, the bad thing about the person. That.
Bad thing. Insult. That's it. Tool. I'm a tool.
I know. Oh my God, you're not a tool. But yes, I do love that. I love calling someone a tool. Tool and douchebag are two really good go-tos. And then if I love someone, I call them rad. Like that's my favorite.
Rad. I like that guy's a chode. That was a fun one. Yeah.
Oh my God. So you know Cody, right? Cody Dennison?
Of course. Yes.
Okay. Yes. I figured as much. I just want to, by the way, backhand. We are at 186 before I know. I didn't even, there's one more. Slosher, thank you so much for the golden shower boy. There's another golden shower boy from Slosher. We are at 186. We are 93% of the way there. So I think we're, can I do math right? We were $13.18 away from Bikini. And he said, I never saw Eyes Wide Shut, but I think Stanley Kubrick died a few days after he finished editing it. Doesn't put powerful people in a good light. Slosher, I watched, funny that you say that, Mr. White, that's the story I'm going to tell her. Funny that you say that. I watched Eyes Wide Shut semi-recently, and it definitely ages well, but like not because... have you seen Eyes Wide Shut, Keanu?
Of course. Yeah. I actually just compared. I'm like, I think I just said it on a stream about a Diddy party. Like, what is this? Some weird Eyes Wide Shut party in the back? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's what it is. It's not a positive thing. Great movie, but no. Yeah.
You watch the movie and you're just like, oh, this, and it's funny because it seems like this weird out there. You should watch it, Slosher. It's a weird movie, but it's good. Like it's not as good as some of Stanley Kubrick's other movies. Like to me, it's not like a Clockwork Orange, but it's still like I enjoyed it. But it is. You think it's this weird movie where you're like, wow, this is so strange, and stuff like this doesn't happen.
Watching it, you're like, what is happening here? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a good one.
It is really good. I definitely recommend watching it, but it's totally real. It's a realistic thing. Like shit like that is absolutely happening. 1,000% it's happening. Speaking of happening, a couple people jumped in to get us to bikini, and we got over bikini. We are literally, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, wow. Whew, whew. Hey, healer. I'm gonna watch it. From Mr. CW, we got a orange boy from Mr. CW, 25 from CW. He said bikini number 144 CW. Thank you so much. He said, shout out Ashley. Oh, we miss Ashley tonight. I know Ashley's working. I know Saw is working. So we're missing, but we did see Saw pop up in chat. We hope everybody's having an awesome night at work. He said, Keanu looks like she gives great HJs.
We talked about this on Simcast last night. I do not abide by hand jobs. Just not happening. I haven't given one in 15 years. Do that on your own. I do not put it on my menu of sex. It doesn't make sense to me to just sit there and touch to jack off your dick. It just does not make sense to me. I'm all for you go down on your man, they go down on you. If I don't ask a man to just sit there and finger me. I do not abide by hand jobs. No.
That is so hilarious. I remember giving a hand job to Nick like years ago. Right. Years ago. It was, we had been talking about happy ending massages, and I think we kind of ran with it.
Oh, that would make sense. I thought we talked about this on Simcast on Sunday. I'm like, no, a hand job? Why would I give you a hand job? Like, no.
This is so
that
stupid.
Makes no sense. It's like the weirdest thing I've ever heard for any like adult human being to do. But to each their own.
K-Max CW, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hi, Elusive Man. Hi, Guru One. Danae also dropped it to Orange Boy. Danae, everybody was like, we're getting to bikini, god damn it. And like all at once. Keanu 2024, I'm a receptacle, not a hand pump.
I'm just like, what? I mean, you may as well not. Like, what's this doing for me? Like, do we watch TV while I give you a hand job? Like, or do you stare at the wall? I don't understand it. Like, do I make eye contact?
I was gonna say heavy eye contact.
Just that's even weirder. Like,
super weird. Like,
that makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Oh, that's so funny. Danny, thank you so much. He said Kini, and we did hit bikini, by the way, you guys. We did hit bikini. K-Max also with another 14 from K-Max. You guys are amazing. When was the last time Keanu and Xia were in a bikini off stream? At a beach, pool, hot tub? When was the last time off of stream? That's a good question. I'm gonna
Chrissy's
change.
Bachelorette. We had a
together.
pool moment. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. That was so fun. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my
God.
God.
Was such a good
forever
time.
Ago. Oh.
It was forever ago.
It was. Yeah.
It like, I don't even know what happened. Time went by so ridiculously fast. It was like all of a sudden it's been fucking years and she has a baby. She was just getting married and now she has a baby.
Oh my God. And he's just the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Go down and visit them. I gotta go see the little bean.
The bean. He's a big chubby thing and he has a very Italian face and he's very expressive. He's like,
I know. I love the pictures that they post on his Instagram. Always a voice like, ah.
Oh, he's sweet. Oh.
Xia, tell Keanu it was last night on Nightlife they were talking about it. What were you talking about last night? Oh, on
it was Nightlife. Sorry, not Simcast. We were talking about hand jobs. Yes, because we were talking about with a massage parlor. Right. Wait, if that's your job, fine. Like I get, but if it's your partner, it's like, why would I do this for you? That makes no sense to me.
And also, when you're at a massage parlor and they're doing it for you, you're staring at the ceiling. You're not really looking at them. Maybe you are looking at them. I don't know. What have you guys ever done this? Also, I have to pee so bad.
I do too. Okay.
Do you want to go change into your bikini first and pee and then we'll switch?
You go and then I'll go.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh my God. I'll be right back in a bikini, you guys. I'm so excited to put this one on. I hope it fits. Okay. I forgot to try it on.
I'm sure it will. I'll sit here with them.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. No, we were talking about that on Nightlife. It was All right, here I'll sit here and talk to you about hand jobs. Yes, I don't. We were talking about, yes, that's their job. They're like Zia was saying, they're staring at the ceiling, and the woman is probably looking at her watch or looking at TikTok. That's more. It's more clinical in a partnership. I don't even know how you like. I just don't understand it. It doesn't even seem like foreplay is one thing where you're kind of like, touching a D or whatever, and like, but it's not like, okay, a hand job to completion. I don't understand it, and I don't abide by it. Abide is like a very severe word. I just don't understand it. I just don't get it. Okay, I can see the chat here. Oh, cuties. Oh, so sweet. No, well, you tell me. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Also, yes, I won't put the whole bikini on. I'll do, because you can't see me into the thing anyway, but I do have the top. It's Gino's favorite. It looks like boob curtains, but what you're going to see when we put the bikinis on, it'll be Zia's boobs before on me, and then Zia's boobs now. So you can all give yourselves hand jobs to her. And then I will look like a 12-year-old boy, as they say. People love to call me that. It's fun. It's fun. We can't get enough. We can't get enough. We can't. I love Zia. I miss her. We got to get her on Keanu Cast again. Nipple curtains. No, it's like a cute little I don't know. For some reason it looks like a little accordion on each boob. It's pink. Gino loves that one. So God. We're not going on a honeymoon like right after our wedding, but God, I wish we were. And there's nothing happier than me, a White Claw, sunshine, and a body of water, and a bikini. That's my favorite thing on earth. I hate the cold. I hate the cold. I hate it. I can't stand it.
I hate the cold too. It sucks so much ass.
I hate it. It kills me. It kills me.
I'm not excited about winter. Fall is fun because, I'm from a tropical island. So to me, the whole.
You're from Hawaii.
And then I spent 7 years in LA where there really isn't fall either. Like that doesn't. So that's.
You must get sick of it. Yeah. In New York, also, summer sucks in New York. Summer's my favorite season, but in New York, it's like, we're surrounded by water, but there's no water to get into. You look marvelous.
Thank you so much. I'm like obsessed with this bikini. I'm obsessed with it. You guys, I'm going to stand up.
I love it. Oh my God. Have you ever thought of putting your belly button ring back in? If you did,
yes,
you should get like a little pumpkin one to match.
I should. I honestly am not sure that it's still. I took it out probably about 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh. No, I still have mine in. I think it's like 10 years old even. But yeah, I'm like, maybe I should grow up and take it out. But that bikini fits you perfectly.
Thank you. I'm so obsessed with it. I got another one. I'm going to save this one for a little closer to Halloween or like another time. But it has little skulls on it.
Oh, it's so cute.
Thank you. Healer, did you? No, Sasha, I did not put on tape. I need. Actually, that's probably a really good idea. I need scissors.
Oh, I love an under boob moment. Oh my God. You look marvelous. You really do. Oh my God.
So oh my God. I'm just obsessed with this bikini. So I'm just going to nerd out for like a second, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God. Okay. Here, I'll pee. I'll put on the boob curtain bikini top. It won't be as marvelous of a reveal, but we're going to do it.
No, it's going to be amazing.
Here we go. I'll BRB, kids.
Oh my God. First of all, thank you so much, you guys, for Bikini Show 144 in a gosh dang freaking row. This is out of control. Just breathe. Just breathe. Breathe. All right. I'm also just very excited about this bikini. I know I really need to start wearing the tape, especially with this particular bikini. It's that because it doesn't has you got this is why you guys come to watch my streams, obviously, because I'm so good at saying words and things. It's because it has, yeah, don't show the gumbo pots. You stay inside their little gumbo pot, okay? Healer, psh, psh, psh. I don't know why I keep doing that to you. I don't know why I keep. Hi, Meg Guinevere. Welcome to the stream. How are you? It's my favorite thing in the world right now. I feel like I need to just go places where I can swim just so I can wear this bikini. My apartment complex actually does have an indoor pool, but I don't think I would trust. I know, backhand. I'm sorry. I'm doing a terrible job. Guru, you take your time, do what you got to do. Yeah, killing it with words, Chem Dog. Killing it with words, killing it with sentences. I just looked down at this and wow, you guys, we're 255, by the way. Seriously, thank you so much. Ashley. Oh my goodness, you guys, Ashley made it. Yay! Even the people at work, they made it. Going, oh my God, Ron. I will. Thank you so much. Having a oh my God, Gabe. Don't tell anyone. That was supposed to be between me and the Chippa. Rod, have an awesome night, please. Get lots of good snacks. Send me snack pictures. Tell me what your late night munchies are going to be. Let me live vicariously through you. And then Ashley, a golden shower boy from Ashley says, glad to see you in a bikini, pretty girl. A cute Halloween one, especially with a gorgeous guest, Zia Shaw. Ashley, oh my God, Rod, have an amazing night. Ashley, hi, welcome to the stream. Our beautiful guest is Miss Keanu Thompson, and she's coming back in a curtain bikini, and I'm so excited. Guru One, I wish. I hope so. Oh, and we got a hello from Ashley at work also. And a pink heart. Hi, spiritual warrior. Welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness gracious. Seriously, you guys, thank you so much. And Ashley, I hope you're having an awesome night at work, Ashley. I hope that it's not too crazy tonight, but I bet you Friday nights are nuts. God, I don't know what it is about Friday nights. Like Saturdays, I'll go out and it's not that bad, but Friday nights, if you go anywhere, it's like trying to freaking walk through a crowded ass concert. I went to pick up dinner tonight because I didn't have time to grocery shop and cook tonight. So I grabbed dinner really quick. I just got this grilled chicken wrap with tzatziki. It was actually really good. Filled me the fuck up. And I went in and the bar that I pick it, it's like a tavern that makes them. They're really good. But it was like 3 fucking people deep around the bar. There are people waiting for tables. I was like, I don't know. Saturdays are never like that. Do you guys find that you go out more on Fridays rather than Saturdays? I don't go out at all, really. So pink hearts, green clovers, and blue diamonds. Chemdog, I don't know what that's from, but I like that. It sounds classy. Hi, Chemdog. What's up? A little smiley face. You know what? This bikini, besides the fact that it's fall themed and totally great for spookiness, it really does cover the gumbo pot well enough that as long as I don't go pulling things like crazy, it should be okay. Oh, M.A., you are speaking my language. I stay inside. Me too. I love this so much. That's why we're all here right now. Because we're all like, yeah, we don't fucking go places. What the hell are you talking about? It's like Healer just said, I stay inside. I don't go out at all, said Daniel. Old Nerdy said, people woke up early to work this morning. Who wants to be out? I like Saturday. Old Nerdy, that's how I feel. Like I'm after this, I'm passing the fuck out. Guru One says, I hate crowds. Jeremy, I actually have been recognized a few times. Not a lot. It doesn't happen super often, but it's happened maybe 3 or 4 times. And every single time it does, I'm like, what the fuck? Not in a bad way, just like, people know who I am. This is so fucking weird. It's Boobkey. I love that, Mr. Nobody. Thank you. I rarely go anywhere. I'm going without cake because I don't want to leave the house. Courtney, you have to have cake. Do you live? Did I ask you where you live? I mean, don't tell us obviously, but you should get cake delivered. You deserve cake. Courtney, you deserve the cake. Eat the cake. I only go out at night. something, something, something. Whoa, here she comes. I'm a snack eater. Whoa, here she comes. Oh, MA, chocolate chip cookies and extra toasty Cheez-Its. God, that sounds magical. After this, I can have a Yasso bar. Yay. Those are actually pretty good. I like a Yasso bar. It's like a nice, sweet way to end the night. Makes me feel like I had something. Greg, she's going to pee and to change into her bikini. No cake? That's bullshit. DoorDash and Uber Eats had no cake. That's crap. I'm actually annoyed for you. Like, I'm mad. I want you to have cake. Outside sucks. Make fun of your outside. Outside can suck. Yeah, Yasso is good. Asso is good. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Asso is good. Is it? We did a lot, and I mean a lot of butt work at the gym today. Old Nerdy, have you had the salted caramel ice cream bar from Yasso? Oh boy. If I go out, I go straight to the thing I'm doing and straight back. I would much rather be in bed. Oh, Crichton bikini top. Oh my God, it's so
my
cute.
glittery devil horns.
Yes.
From my the last time I wore these, the bullets went careening past my window, but it is October, so
That's right.
That's
right. They look perfect. That top is so cute. I see why it's Gino's favorite. Yes. You can open them if you. That's probably what he likes about them is you can open them.
To be like, yes, they're little boob curtains.
He's like, let me get to the good stuff.
Yes, and I like put the tag back there. There we go. Okay, there we are. Oh, it's October times. Whee!
Old Nerdy said, "Hail Satan." Hand thing. We do the hand thing. I don't do the hand thing. Oh my God, there's another one. There's another super chat just came in. For the sake of pizza. You guys are amazing. This is also from K-Mac. I know. I just want pizza now. This is also from Mr. K-Max for 5. He said, is the idea of a foot job even weirder? When did the foot become so sexual? I can only think it's less offensive to ask to see feet. So guys started asking to see feet to avoid being offensive.
There's something with men and women's feet. They love it. Gino, I wouldn't call it a fetish. Every morning, and I'm like, I have hideous feet from years of ballet, right? He puts my foot in his mouth every morning. Every morning. I'm like, stop it. Stop.
Is that how he wakes you up?
Yes, he removes the covers. He gets up and then just he's like, how? I'm like, you're weird. What's wrong with you? Like, and I don't have pretty feet. Like you must have a wiki feet.
I do. Yes. I have a wiki feet.
Too, right.
What's
and
your
I'm
rating?
Like, I have hideous fucking feet. I'm like the attention to detail that they go through and find all of our like foot pictures. But yeah, I don't know.
They go and find like old social media pictures like at the beach where your feet are kind of visible in them. And they're like, wiki feet, let's go.
Yes. They go.
So weird.
It's so weird. Bizarre. It is weird. Yeah. But
do you know what your wiki feet rating is?
I know, but I wonder what it is. But there are a lot of photos on it. I'm like, just me in sandals or something, you know. I'm like, oh my God. And I don't have good feet. I don't.
I bet you if you have a wiki feet, they're better than you think. Or at least people are like these, like they're doing it for people. For sure.
Yes. I don't know. Yeah. No, Gino loves feet. He loves or maybe it's just my feet. I don't know. Maybe he's tired of putting his own foot in his mouth. So he puts mine in his mouth. I don't know. But
you know what? Slasher makes an excellent point. Sia, oh my God, that's so weird. Proceeds to sniff Nick's armpits.
Do you do that? Okay. But that's love. Yeah.
That is love. Baby, that's the same thing with the foot in the mouth. He puts his foot in his mouth because he loves you so much. And he's just like, yes.
That is what it is. But I'm like, first of all, I'm extremely ticklish. No one, please don't get erect. It's not, tickling is torture. But he puts my foot in his mouth. I'm gonna get tickles, and I don't want to, rip his jaw out, or else I want to kick him in the face. But like, he just loves my feet. He's weird. But
You should be filming this and putting this on the spicy site. That's what you should be doing with it.
I'd lose subscribers. They'd be like, "What the fuck?" This Italian man putting his feet in his mouth. They'd be like, "No,
This is not what we signed up for." Fright Club said, "Well, that's really what's really strange about that is there are so many things much better to look at than your feet. To me and you, thank you, Fright Club. That's very
sweet.
nice.
Oh,
yeah. It's
what
Courtney
size
just
shoe are you, Zia?
7.
Okay, yeah, I'm like a 7.5, 8.
Okay,
Yeah, I feel like I have big, flat, hideous, scarred feet from dancing. I don't know, but for some reason, Gino likes them. Gino has the cleanest, most well manicured feet I've ever seen on a man, but I don't put them in my mouth.
I don't know why that surprises me for some reason.
I know he looks homeless, but he has like pedicured feet.
Like, I don't know why I was like, not that I think about Gino's feet, but once you mentioned it, I was like, oh, they're nice, interesting.
No, it's shocking. It is shocking.
That's so funny. Oh, I12 in the chat just said boob curtains.
Boob curtains. Yes.
That top really is so fucking adorable. I love
this one. Oh, and I love that's like my favorite kind of bathing suit. I love it's a thong in the back, kind of, right? But it's not like a string. Yes, that is the way to go.
Yeah.
The Boy Run Media created the bikinis that like go like with just like a weird thing that goes over your butt.
I hate
we should not be hiding our butts. This is the most flattering type of bikini for sure.
Also, and again, I know I mention this a lot. It's just such a different culture there. So it's like, it's hard when you grow up in a place where the culture is so different and you get to the mainland and you're like, in Hawaii, everyone wears Brazilian bikinis. Like they're all tiny. They wear either Brazilian bikinis or the thong bikinis. And that's just how I grew up. So to me, it's not weird. I was just like, that's a bikini. Like you said, the ones that cover your butt, they look like a diaper.
It's a diaper. No one looks good in that. No one. I don't care what size you are. Everybody, you know what? Just let your cheeks out. Right. Once I discovered that, I'm like, God, it's a whole new fucking world. Yeah. No.
And you get a better tan. You get a nicer tan line when the cheeks. I think also have you ever heard of this? I did not know this was a thing. Obviously, not all guys. Everything's very different, but there are a big group of guys who are super into tan lines. Yeah.
Yep. No,
didn't know that.
Gino loves like a white tiny boob and like a tan, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like I get to see something that I'm not supposed to see. So like where the white is, it's like, oh, yes, right.
That makes sense to me now.
I never realized it, but it does make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes perfect sense. I was like, I don't get the tan line thing, but you're right. It's like, oh, that's a secret.
Yeah, right. Ooh, I get to see the part that was covered by the bathing suit. Men are very like visceral like that. Like
right.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm not supposed to see this, so I want to see it. Yay. Yeah.
Maybe that's how the foot thing started, because feet are always covered up by shoes. And so I don't know. It has to happen, like, because obviously fetishes, they have to start somewhere, right? So whether it's a foot fetish or you like to be crapped on, I'm not here to just make sure you wash yourself, all right?
Exactly. As long as you shower after, right? A foot job, I can't imagine. If I don't abide by hand jobs, I certainly don't by a foot job. But maybe that's maybe a little bit more interesting than a hand job. At least something's going on there. Yeah.
And I feel like that takes a lot of skill to pull off.
You have to have abs to do that, right? Yeah,
right?
You could do it.
Ow, that does hurt. Oh my God. By the way, I never do abs, but I've been at this new gym and I've been doing abs like every time I work out, and I never did it before. And it hurts so bad. Everything hurts so bad.
It's not easy. Not easy.
My God, I hate it. This is why I never did abs. But now that I'm doing them, I'm kind of embracing it. And if I diet down hard enough, maybe I can have actual abs. We'll see.
You have a flat stomach, an hourglass shape. I mean, you really do. You really do. I saw your tweet. You said my thighs are out of control. That's a good thing. Then the boy run media loves that. Like,
I was sitting down and I looked down at my thighs and they were just like splayed out on my chair, and I was like, what the fuck? They're huge. Like, this is ridiculous. Oh my God.
No.
Thighs.
That's the way. That's the way to go. You couldn't look more marvelous. So
you're very kind and sweet, and I love you. But you've like 1,000 times have made me think, it's hilarious. Actually, kind of recently, I was being all cranky because I was hungry, and I was like, this is stupid. And then I was like, Keanu looks amazing and she eats Skittles. I'm just gonna start living off of Skittles. I'm not even joking.
No. Yes, but I'll die 10 years before you, probably. That's the problem. One time somebody told me, like, I was in college, and like at that time, all I was eating every day was just one large McDonald's French fry and just drinking gin and tonics. They're like, I think you've been dead for like 6 months, but the gin and the French fries just keep your body animated. Yes. So like you're living a healthy life.
See, but here's the other thing though. And I think about that sometimes, but I also think about the flip side of that is like, yeah, we do all this, but I could step off a curb and get hit by a bus and die at like,
true. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I think that there's something to be said for having a nice balance where you got to enjoy your life too. You got to live your life. Don't say no to the cake. Eat the cake. Have the glass of Skittles. You could fall down and hit your head, and that's it for you. Know what I'm saying? Like,
it's true. Or, so you could have, I don't know, some kind of weird rare form of cancer all of a sudden. You never know. Yeah, you don't know.
And then it's like, oh great, is it like worth it that I deprived myself all those times and was freaking miserable? I don't know about that.
It's true. And candy's fun. We only have one life to live. If you should, as a general rule, you should make things that like probably fuel your body and make you feel good. To me, that's Skittles. But to somebody else, it might be a steak, so.
Or some cheese.
Some cheese. Yes.
Some cheese. I've been on a real cheese kick lately. It's funny because when I first moved, I just started getting back into exercising again. And I was like kind of eating healthier where I wasn't eating like a total psychopath. But we did find a cheese store, and that was the end of that.
I'm so weird. I will not even when I was a baby, I refuse. I will not drink milk ever. Like I won't drink anything that came out of an udder.
You know what?
However, I love goat cheese. I love cheese. So it's a complete contradiction. But
nope. I'm 1,000% with you. I hate milk. Yeah. I think it's disgusting. I don't like it. Don't enjoy it. Don't drink it. Never have, even since I was a kid. But I fucking love cheese.
I know. I love cheese. I put water in my Cheerios, but I love cheese. So
okay, I don't go that far. But yeah. Have you ever tried like
weirdo
like almond milk?
No, literal straight up cold water from a bottle of water. Like I put it in my plain Cheerios, not even honey nut. I'm bizarre. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever heard that in my life.
People think I'm a monster for that. They're like, that's fucking revolting.
MA just said that's psychotic.
It is. I know it's psychotic, but I'm like, I'm not putting, like, I cannot put not even almond milk. I mean, like, I'll put almond milk in my coffee or whatever. But again, I like cheese. Goat cheese is one of my favorite foods on earth. But something about a glass of milk is, to me, that's your Ted Bundy. I can't. If you drink a glass of milk like that, no.
At least you're not one of those people that puts orange juice in their cereal. I've heard of that before. Yeah.
That's disordered. That's not right. No. What?
That's super weird. Slasher just said the horns fit.
The horns fit me. I know I'm not right.
K Max, if you're lactose intolerant, honestly, I do almond milk. I have yet to try oat milk, but so many people talk about how great oat milk is. At some point, I'll try it. I keep forgetting, and I
I
always just
don't
grab
mind it,
almond.
but again, I'm still not even drinking a glass of that. Like, I'll put
No,
it in
no,
my
no.
coffee or whatever, but
I use it for my
yeah.
cereal. If I'm gonna have cereal, which is super rare, I don't eat a lot of cereal, even though it's delicious,
I
horrible for
love
you, but
cereal. I don't buy it because I could eat an entire box of cereal.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like it's a problem.
Mhm.
No, old nerdy, like on purpose. They instead of milk in their cereal, they use orange juice. Like that's so weird.
That's not right. That is, yeah.
Ew,
That doesn't
mint.
make any sense. That's
No,
no.
no. The
Mm-mm.
flavors don't. At least water is a neutral.
Yeah.
Like
Water,
great,
I
like
know. Yes, if you eat Fruit Loops and water, which I have, it turns the water gray. But imagine what orange juice would be like, like
look
it's
like
it's
poop.
weird. No.
Look like diarrhea poop. That's so gross.
It's
Um, oh my God, MA, why not just put man nut milk in there? Almond milk is a weird texture.
man nut milk. Oh god.
Oh my God. Midnight Toker said Keanu is my spirit animal.
Yay. Also, how many hand jobs would it take to get a gallon of man nut milk? No, absolutely not. No.
Good question. That's a lot.
It's
That's
too
a lot.
viscous. Mm-mm.
Yeah, ugh.
God,
Now I'm just picturing eating that with cereal, and I'm like, ugh.
I'm
And
gonna
look,
throw up. Yeah.
I am pro swallowing, but the way I do it is it doesn't fill my mouth. It just goes straight down the throat. I never
Y-
taste it.
You are my spirit animal. If you spit, you have to let it linger and look for a place
Yeah.
to spit it, either on the floor or a tissue. You have to have it lingering around. No, swallow all the way,
Yep.
100%. Yeah,
Just get it straight down the throat. You don't have to think about it. Down the hatch
yeah.
it goes. And I'm always like, that was probably some extra protein or something. I bet it's good for me.
Now you're my mom's spirit animal. She always said to me, she says, just say thanks for the protein. I swear to God, she always says that.
That's great.
You
That's
were raised
great.
right. That's right.
Yeah. Oh no, who taught me that? I didn't have a mom. That's not good.
Why would my mom teach me that? I have no idea.
I often wonder what my mom would have been like if she was alive because she died
Oh,
when I was
yeah.
so young. I was 5. I really didn't know her that well, and I think about that sometimes. Like if she was still alive, would she have like talked to me about sex? Because when you have a dad who's got daughters, he just avoided that conversation and topic like the plague. He's
Right.
like he had 2 daughters, and if sex ever came up, it was like running out of the room. He's like ah,
Yeah, no. I don't well, like nobody gave me like the birds and the bees talk, but my parents are so goofy, like I could talk to them both about anything. I've talked to my dad about like sex before, like in my
Aw,
older age. Yeah, he'll be
yeah.
like, yeah, but they're divorced, so they both like hook up with people. So yeah,
Oh.
I know it's an odd dynamic. Whereas my brother is like, you guys are the devil. I this is not appropriate. We're like, shut up, Rocco. Come on, this is fun.
That's funny. How did he end up? Do you have just one brother?
Yes, yes.
How did he end up so different?
I don't know. He always is like, I'm the black sheep of this family, and and he is, and he's my best friend. I mean, and we love Rocco, but I remember it was like Christmas Eve. I might have been in high school, and we were all drinking. It was Christmas Eve, and my parents were divorced at this time, but we were like hanging out. We were listening to the Rolling Stones. We were drinking. Rocco was like, we're like, Rocco, have a drink. And then he goes, he's not even religious. He went, sorry, I don't want to get trashed on Christmas. And then he went to midnight mass. Like, he's just.
That's so random, especially because I swear to God, you would get along with my family. Just listening to
Yeah.
your family, like you talk about you and your family and stuff, you get
Right.
along great with my family. It's the same thing. They're all drinking and
Right.
every holiday was an excuse to get together and have drinks and have good food. We'd watch the fights.
Right.
It was like everything was a party.
Right.
But it's so funny to have one person in the family's like, nah, I'm going to church.
No, and we're like, Rocco, you're going like he drove his Mustang to midnight mass. We're like, you're gay and you don't believe in God. What are you talking about?
That
Like
makes no sense. That's hilarious.
he's like, can't we listen to some Christmas music on Christmas? He just likes he's so sweet. Like
That's really cute.
I know we're like, shut up, Rocco.
You're like, no, we're listening to the Rolling Stones and getting hammered. Get with the join the family, will you?
I know, like we're all wasted. He's like, no, he just likes the tradition of it. He's like, oh yeah, but yeah, I normally the black sheep is like one that like parties or something, and like more, but we're the ones that party, and he's like, no, I just want a little decorum.
A little decorum.
Oh,
Oh, that's so sweet. Slasher asked by himself. Does he go by himself?
he went by himself. Yeah. I don't know if he'd go in this day and age, but like, no, he definitely went to midnight mass by himself that year. Like, we're like, all right, suit yourself.
That's so funny.
Family dynamics are fun. Oh, and yeah, I mean, you have a sister, no brothers.
I have a sister. I have a half brother.
Oh, and a half brother.
Yeah, I do.
Is
He's
your
22.
sister- Is this kosher? Is she out of? She's in jail.
You can say it. Yeah, I talk about it all the time. I talk.
Okay, yeah.
I tell her sometimes the stuff I talk about, and she's like, "Oh my God, Zia!" And then she laughs. She is still in jail. She should be getting out on so I didn't realize this. She actually got a 10-year sentence.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, obviously, usually you don't do the whole sentence. So she's not doing the full 10 years. She's done, I think it's been close to 5 now. She should be getting out on furlough. Taylor, I swear to God. She should be getting out on furlough either December-ish or January-ish.
Furlough is when
so furlough is, it's funny. I didn't know this either. She explained it to me and I was like, wait, what? It's basically, she's like on less intense jail. So she kind of gets out. She has to go to stay at a special, like she said she's waiting for spots to open up. There's no rooms for her. So she basically goes to kind of like a halfway house, I guess.
Got it. Okay.
And she can leave to go to work during the day, but she has to be back at a certain time. Like she has to go back at like by 8 p.m.
nice.
or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You accountable. Yeah. But you don't have to be in jail anymore. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So she's like super pumped and really, really excited about it. She sounds like she wants to stay straight, which I hope, but for an addict, I understand that it's not just about wanting. So I actually asked her last time I talked to her, I'm like, what's your plan? Like, do you have a plan to stay sober? And her plan, she said, is just to reconnect with family and make sure that they're a big part of her life. And I was like, that's a good place to start. Yeah.
Is she older or younger?
She's younger. She's my little sister. She's like 3.5 years younger than me. And then our little brother, he's 22. So he's like, yeah, I called him on his birthday. It was his 22nd birthday recently. And I called him and he's like, Zia, I want to show you my Minecraft server. He's like, I made a whole Minecraft server. And I'm like, hell yeah. Cause I used to play the shit out of some Minecraft. And so he like got all excited and he's like, you got to tell me when you have some time so I can show you my Minecraft server. He's like, I paid for my own realm. And I was like, hell yeah.
I paid for my own realm and everything.
Yeah, he's so cute. I remember when he was like little, he was like 13. Or no, I'm not sorry, not 13. He was like 8, 9, 10. And then I swear to God, overnight, it's like I didn't talk to him for a little while because I was, busy doing whatever. And he had moved with my stepmom. And then one day I call him and I'm like, hey, Logan, what's up? And he goes, hi, Zia. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, who's this?
What happened? And then when I saw him, he had like a little creepy thin mustache. And I was like, what is this?
Oh my God. I know they say it's hard for like women to go through like puberty or whatever, but I think boys, it must be even just weirder. They have like one rogue hair and they smell weird.
They start popping boners everywhere.
Yes, exactly. They can't control their erections. They see somebody's feet. They're like, why am I erect? Actually, that's just men, even in adulthood. Actually, it just must be hard to be a man.
Every time they see something, they're like, penis, hard. God damn it.
Why am I erect? Can you imagine not being able to control that? Like, when something creeps me out or it's cold, yes, my nipples like get hard or whatever, but like that's not like here. If you're wearing sweatpants, it must be difficult to go out in the world as a man if you can't control your boner. Yeah.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do? As girls, we do have it so easy in that
I
respect.
think
Is like
so.
if we
Right.
get turned on, no one knows.
No, exactly. No one knows. Right.
Yeah.
Not I. Okay. And then also, yeah, you're a sex criminal if you're like just walking around with a boner like
Right?
in public.
What happens if you get a boner and there just so happens to be it's not the playground that did it. He's innocent. It was just there.
No, I'm not. It's just a playground, and I don't know. Then the pretty lady walked by. It's not. This isn't for the children.
This isn't for the children. He's also holding a bunch of candy. He just was like shopping for Halloween. The cops are like, oh.
What are those Twizzlers? They're for me. Like,
they're for me. Get back at him. Sorry.
Oh, it's so true. He's amazing county who can't help it. I know. That's the problem. Yeah. What a life to live.
Right. Right. I like how Push-Up said, I like how girls are graceful about that. They're like, it's okay. It's not your fault. We know. We know.
It's fine. Or it's like, it's
understand.
okay. It's not your fault that you're erect. Or it's okay. It's not your fault that you can't get erect. It must be me, I guess. Yeah.
That is what we do. We're like, oh, I guess it's me. I guess it's because I'm not hot. Fuck.
How many times have we said, oh, it happens all the time? Like,
It happens to everyone. I love that episode of Friends where Rachel and Ross get into this big fight and he storms off because they, again, we were on a break thing. And she goes, well, you know what? It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal. It's not that common. It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal.
It's actually, it's not that common, Ross. And it is a big deal. Oh, wow. You're not erect? Huh? What? Yeah. Fuck you, Ross.
I would have loved to hear them swear on that show.
Oh, I know. I'm just getting it. I watched Friends like I was a fair weather friend to Friends. Like I've seen some. Yeah. I'm like more into it now. I'm like I far prefer it over. I hate Seinfeld. I think it's the worst program to ever exist. But
Really?
People love it. I far prefer Friends. I think. Yeah.
What is it about Seinfeld that you don't like?
I hate Jerry Seinfeld. That's the long and short of it. I think he's. What's the deal with like? And then no one's nice. And it's just not something I grew up with. The Office is my all-time favorite show. That's my Seinfeld. I'm like, Seinfeld, I'm like, everyone's just an asshole. I'm like, oh, Jerry. And then everybody just busts in. I mean, I think Friends had a lot more, at least a little bit of heart, and it was funny. But people like that about Seinfeld, that like everyone's a jerk.
That's the whole thing of it, right? Is like they're all bad friends. They're all they even have an episode about it, and one made me laugh. They have an episode where Elaine meets like bizarro group of friends, like the same group of friends. Like there's a Kramer, there's a George, but it's like bizarro them, and they're all super nice. And at first she's like, oh my God, Slasher. At first she's like, he said, I liked Kramer. And then after the rant.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, and then so she's like, screw you guys. I'm going to hang out with these guys. They're like actually nice. And then she starts hanging out with them and she realizes that they're too nice and it's super boring and it's not fun. And she's
no, right.
And she's like, fuck this.
I understand that. And I know like you're really good friends, right? Like I have like a lot of like male friends, gay, straight, but a lot of male friends, and they shit on me early. They shit on me often, and that's like true friendship, and it's very fun. For some reason, I just hate Jerry. They don't even do that to each other. They just don't see. It just seems like there's no human connection at all, and then there's just maybe I'm wrong, but it's just not something I grew up with. My parents don't like it either. I don't know.
I don't think you're wrong. I think it's just a preference thing. I don't think anyone's wrong when it comes to that kind of stuff. Plenty of people hate Friends, and Friends is like one of my
People hate
all-time
Friends.
favorite shows. Oh, they hate it.
Oh, yeah.
I've watched it more times than I care to count. It was like my hi K9 Tees, hi fake human. Oh my god, you guys made it. Thank you. What was I saying? Sorry, I get distracted so
Friends.
easily.
You
I'm
love
ridiculous.
Friends.
Oh yeah, it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
my anxiety show. Like when I had,
Mhm.
it's still bad, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Like I used to have panic attacks every day,
Mm.
constantly. Like I'd have multiple a day, and it was just constant general anxiety. And that was the show. It was just it was so comforting. I had it on all the time.
You and I connect. We've like been through a lot of same sort of like I have major anxiety. Yeah, but I turn on The Office every time because I know even if it's just in the background, I know it can just like kind of calm me down. Something about Michael Scott will be a bigger idiot than me today. Like,
Yes.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, no.
I
Right.
also read something that resonated with me, and I was like, oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. It's people who have anxiety tend to put on the same shows over and over again
Yes.
because they
Yeah.
already know what's going to happen. So like
Right.
it quells your anxiety. You've seen it so many times. You know everything works out.
Yes, and you can just have it in the background and you don't have to pay attention to something like it's something you're not getting to. Like you don't it's not like a like or some drama or something like oh my god my list of things that I had to do I'm in a panic. It's like I know that Michael Scott is going to say I declare bankruptcy here, right? Like I know that that's going to happen. It's a comforting thing for people with anxiety. Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. And I'm still the same way. I still fall asleep to that shit. To me, an underrated show, though, that I
Mm.
think that a lot of people, not a lot of people, but people that don't normally like that kind of stuff watch it and they're like, oh, yeah, I actually really love that show is New Girl.
We do connect on.
Yes.
Yes. That
Yes.
is such an underrated show. Okay. And a lot of people hate Zoe Deschanel, right? But like that is one of the so many small things in that show are so absolutely hysterical. Hi, darling.
Is he back from his show?
I don't want to ugly up the screen. Hi, Zia.
Hi.
We were
I
talking
hope you
about
had
how
a
you
good
put
show.
my foot in your mouth all the time.
I love.
No!
You guys, we got a live show. Quick, film it. Film it.
Gross. You're gross.
Honestly, it's super cute.
I know it's sweet, but it's weird. Yes,
It's sweet, but it's weird.
Better my foot than your own foot, I suppose. But
That's true. Everybody's saying hi, Gino.
Oh, Gino. No, New Girl. That is one of the most hysterical shows ever. It really is.
It's more realistic. And also, I think and I know a lot of people, like you said, don't like Zoe Deschanel. And it's not that I don't like her in the show or anything, but she's not the best part of the show.
No, the character Winston in that is one of the most underrated characters of all time.
His arc?
And he's so weird.
Weird.
He is so bizarre. It's a hysterical show. Yeah.
I love it. And then Nick is like Nick and Schmidt, they're all just so good. They're all so good
in their own right. All three of those men. And then even when Coach comes back, he's also hysterical. Yeah. That's a great show. Yeah.
It is. It's so good. MA said Gino has a big mouth.
I know.
He did fit a lot of your foot in there.
He puts his own foot in his mouth all the time.
Explains a lot. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you want to answer one more?
Oh, yes.
Are you feeling?
We only even got to one, of course.
Oh, that's totally fine. We can get to one more. Ooh, okay. Oh no. All right. So my girlfriend, who's an 18-year-old female, has 2 years, is a secret exhibitionist, I guess. She has a handful of people who she does video calls with when she's in the mood to show off. What she usually does is have them passively watch while she's doing stuff naked, such as cooking, cleaning her room, or showering. But I'm literally never one of those people, and it's bugging me. I tried talking to her about it, but she's always blocking any kind of conversation about this topic. Is this a red flag? I don't know what else to do.
Nah. If you're in a relationship, that needs to be something that's discussed.
Yeah, that's super weird. And this is coming from two girls who do like OnlyFans.
Right.
And we're both like,
exactly. No, I mean, it has to be, yes, we're going to be in a relationship. But if she's just, cooking in her underwear or whatever, but when you try and bring it up, she doesn't want to talk about it, then I'd say that that's not going to be a great communication is key.
yes.
So,
Communication, that's a big time red flag. That's super weird. And the fact that like if she was a cam girl, that's a different thing, right? If she's like, hey, this is how I make extra money, or this is like a side job I'm doing, like, are you comfortable with it? That's a different story. But it doesn't sound like she's making money. She's just in the mood to be watched. And that's
she's not even making money from it.
It doesn't sound like it.
I missed that part because that's so disturbing. Yes, run. Run away. Why would anyone do that? Like, that makes no sense whatsoever.
So weird. That's so weird. You cannot cook bacon naked. Don't do it.
And just because you want some attention, you have a man, an in-flesh human being there wanting to give you attention. And then when you bring this up, you're like, hey, honey, what are you doing? Get out. Like,
that's so weird. He's like, I can't watch her. Like, what? That's so strange. And I also want to know is like, I just want to like, does she let him see her naked or?
Right. And also, like, how do you become in a relationship with somebody and then you just find this out? Like, it's just something she does. Like, and then she doesn't want to talk about it. Run.
Yeah.
Right. This isn't her job. She does that just for weird attention. That makes no sense.
And I think the biggest red flag to me is just that she refuses to talk to you about it.
Yes, like this is just something that I do. I need it for myself. I just love, letting men on the internet just watch me, in my lingerie cleaning. If she's not making money from it, that makes absolutely no sense. Especially if she's in a relationship. Maybe he could go, I need to talk to you about this, and maybe I could sit on the couch while you clean in your underwear and maybe I could watch you.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah.
Something. Also, Old Nerdy has a good point. Who are these people she does it for? That's a key part of this. Are they friends? Does she know them on a personal level? That is also strange.
It's true. It's like, well, who's watching you? She's like, just 8 of my exes.
Yeah, right? Slept with all these guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I just slept with them all. It's fine.
Like, that's so weird.
Run. If she doesn't want to have a conversation with you about it, then run away.
Yeah, no, that's the biggest thing. If you can't have a conversation about anything, that's a problem.
No, right. And if somebody just shuts you down about it, then run. Especially if it's something that is weird. I'm very non-traditional, but that's just fucking weird.
I'm also very non-traditional. Like, for what our jobs are, you kind of have to be like, it's, it to me, there's not a lot that's weird, but it has to be a consensual thing. Like the couples have to be cool with it together. That's the whole point.
Right. And like, I don't even post on the spicy website anymore or what have you, because of just, doing other things. But Gino has never, ever had a problem with that ever, which is why, because I thought, okay, when I get married, should I just take it down? But he's like, no, leave it up. I don't care. Because I did think he's like, no, that if anybody, it's money in the bank if they subscribe and they just look back or whatever. He still subscribes, for Christ's sake.
That's so
like
cute.
It's just not something I typically do anymore. But yeah, and he never had an issue with it. He was one of my first subscribers on it. But yeah, he's like, why take it down? Who cares? Just leave it there. I'm like, you know what? You're right. But we had a conversation about it, like before we became, boyfriend, girlfriend, or like betrothed.
True.
If you're just doing something like that, like for you just let, yeah, who are the people watching her cook naked, bacon naked? And then if you have it, yeah, there has to be a clear line of communication for sure.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's the same thing. I've been doing this for 3 years now, and it was his idea.
Right.
He
You
was
guys
like,
have
"You
a
should
great
do this."
relationship where he's like, yeah, no, great. It's wonderful. You go to bed with him at night. So it's like, yeah, there's no jealousy. It's a very open
Yeah.
conversation. But if you just started a spicy website by yourself and then he had no idea and then you refuse to talk to him about it, that might be cause for concern.
Yeah, no, that would not be okay. You have to
No.
talk about that kind of stuff, especially because it's weird, right? Like you think about cheating and infidelity and all that stuff, and it's so common. It happens so much, it's crazy. But
Yeah.
also, like everyone's line for that is so different.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Like some people are like, yeah, if you follow a hot girl on Instagram, that's cheating. Like I've heard, and then some people are like, if you have sex and you don't kiss, it's fine. You
I
know?
just see.
Like,
Right. And half the people that have probably ever subscribed to our spicy websites probably have wives and things like that,
oh
right?
yeah,
To me, that's not even cheating. It's just like
just
yeah.
boring.
I don't want to even like look at right. If I'm like, who are you subscribed to? But but it's that's different. But yeah, other people are like, oh, just one time, nah, let it
Yeah,
go. Not worth the
yeah.
breakup. Yeah.
It's so funny. Yeah, 100%. I've heard of people staying together if they're like, "Oh, it was a one night stand." Eh.
It's not worth, yeah, it's not worth it. It's like, all right, fine.
I don't want to go off and find a new relationship. It's so, and then some people are like, "No, that's it. That's the end."
No, yeah, and you're right. There's a lot of women that are like, you can't like that person's Instagram photo. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, like whatever you want. Okay.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
like liking a picture, is it? You know what? Like it's you and like 2,500 other people, like it's not,
Right.
she's not
It's
seeing your like and being like, "Yes, I'm gonna get this guy."
so you're saying there's a chance. Like
Yeah.
she's obviously hotter than you. Like, yeah, you would have no way. Like it's a right. It's just a right. If I love Joaquin Phoenix, right? If I go through, he doesn't have an Instagram, but if he did, and I liked every single one of his photos, I don't think Gino would be like, you're liking too many of Joaquin Phoenix's photos.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think that Joaquin Phoenix would ever see or know either.
you wouldn't know.
Like, no.
Like he had a hair lip. What are you jealous of? I don't know. I just like him. Right. Just it's everyone's line is somewhere else, but
It is. It's interesting. But that's something that you have to like define within your own relationship. Like it's different for each individual relationship. Like some people are just have completely different ideas of what's okay and what's not. So you have to talk about it because
yeah.
you could see, like, I've also seen this happening before where like a guy goes to get a happy ending and to him it's like no big deal. He's like, what are you talking? Like, that's not
Nothing.
cheating. And the girl flips the fuck out. But in his mind, he's like, I did absolutely nothing wrong. Like, what are you talking about? You know?
Right. Because if you're like me, I ain't giving you a hand job. But if you just want a quick hand job, don't quote me, Bisconti, because please don't go get hand jobs. I don't think you want one. But if you just need like, I'm stressed, I just want to go get a massage, and then if the lady gives me a hand job for another $12, then I could get over that because
Right.
yeah, it's something that's so she's not looking you in the eye, giving you a kiss. Like I could 100% get over that. If you become obsessed with hand jobs by, massage parlors, then that's a different story.
That's a different story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I always wonder if, because I've heard of this. I actually had a friend who told me this story and he accidentally got a happy ending. He didn't realize that's what it was until it was happening. And then he was just like, okay, because, who's going to say no to that, right? And
Right.
it's like, what if you accidentally like if your person accidentally gets one. It's kind of like, is it weird? Like, I don't know. I feel like I also could get over that. Like, how could you be too mad about that? Right? It's like, you just didn't say
How do you say
no.
no? What do you shove the little Asian lady off of you? Like,
Yeah.
like I, I think more men know than they don't. I had an ex that was like, "Oh yeah, I've had a hand job at this massage parlor or this place, this massage place, this." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "In New York?" He's like, "They do it everywhere." I'm like, "Oh, right."
Wow.
You just have to be in the know, and I guess you got to give them a wink and a nod. But no, and I guess if you don't know that it's happening, you lean into it. I could definitely get over that.
Yeah.
I would just laugh at Gino. I mean, what happened to you today? You went and got a massage and you didn't realize you were going to get a hand job. Well, better her than me, I guess.
You're like, save my hands, thanks.
Yeah, fine.
Drewium in the chat said, stop hand job hate.
I know. I will hate hand jobs for the rest of my life. No self-respecting woman needs to give a hand job while they watch Friends. Okay, it's just not happening. No.
That's so funny.
Do that yourself. You have hands, don't you? Okay. There you go.
That's true. But K-Max did make a good point in the chat earlier, and I saw this, and it was funny. He was like, it's like being tickled. You can't tickle yourself. Someone else can tickle you. Maybe it's like that. Like, have you ever heard of guys? I don't know if this is true, but guys always joke about it, where they sit on their hand until it falls asleep, and then it's like someone else is doing it for them.
I have never in my life heard that, but it does make sense.
Right? Because then it's like, oh, girl's touching my penis. Ooh.
That is so twisted and bizarre. But you can't tickle yourself. That's true. But you can jerk yourself off. Like, you can tickle your dick on your own, but you sit on your hand. So it's like, I can't even feel my hand. So it's like it's somebody else. That is, go on a date if you're doing that. Okay? That is like a long way to go to, feel something or not in your hand, I guess. That's bizarre.
Slasher said these Asian women are doing the jobs white women don't want to do.
It's true. When was the last time you got your nails done by a white woman?
Never. I don't think it's ever happened.
I know. No, they just they do the hard work. Like, right. They're like, oh, I can separate myself from this. Their husbands probably don't mind. They're like, how many hand jobs did you give today? Right. Fine. I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. You think they have calluses from all the jerking on their hands?
Maybe. They love it though. They don't mind. They're just like it's very clinical, I think. A massage parlor. Yes.
Here's what I wonder though. This would worry me and kind of rub me the wrong way. How many of those women are there of their own accord, and how many are sex trafficked over from Cambodia or God only knows where?
That's what scares me too, right?
Yeah.
A lot of those women look very young. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And then we're back into the Epstein sort of Diddy thing. There, a lot of young people. That's not good.
That kind of stuff makes me nervous. And it's like, are they actually making money? If that's their own thing that they're doing and they're getting to keep that $50 or $150 or whatever it is that they're getting for each thing, then that's a different.
Their own. Anybody underage, even anybody kind of young, even 18. No, you don't know what you are at 18 even.
I was an idiot at 18 and so easy to take advantage of.
Oh my God. No, I'm still susceptible to manipulation. Not that kind anymore, but I'm no, I can't imagine. No, that's not good.
Yeah, no, it's no bueno. No bueno at all.
No bueno.
Oh my gosh, I have to pee again. This is ridiculous.
Go ahead.
This is a good time to end the stream.
Yes, let's.
Yeah,
we shall.
Yeah.
This has been too much fun, Xia.
It has been so much fun. Thank you. So I was like, should I pee again and come back, or should I just end the stream and then pee? Yeah,
You
this has been
work too
awesome.
hard. You're doing great. And your bathing suit
You're
looks
doing amazing.
marvelous. And I'm so happy to have hung out with
So
you.
much. Me too. Thank you so much for coming on. I was so happy. I was like, I was thinking about it, and I was trying to remember the last time that we had either one of us had done each other's streams. And I know we tried at one point, but our stream schedules were the same.
I
And then
know. No, I have to. I'm gonna. If you're free in the morning, we gotta have you on. Like, we'll do a bikini stream on Kiki in the morning or something. That'll be fun.
yes.
If
Oh,
we
I
make
love
the
that
goal.
idea.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I have to have you back. Oh my gosh.
Yes, definitely. Let's do it. And Backhand is there. Look, he's spamming all the links. Backhand, you're the best.
Aw.
Where can everybody wait? Am I okay? Yeah. Where can everybody find you on everything? Everybody go follow her on all of the things. Everything.
Yes, YouTube. I'm live on I do Kiki in the morning, but then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, me and Chrissy do a stream. It's called Nightlife on YouTube. But Keanu C. Thompson on the YouTubes, and then follow me everywhere else. It's just Keanu C. Thompson. Subscribe if you're not subscribed.
All the things. The links are in the chat. Click on all the links and do all the things.
Yeah.
You guys are like I said, we talked about it earlier. You guys are the best chat in the freaking world. Seriously, thank you guys so much. I say this every stream, but it's just like blows my mind still that we're somehow at 144 bikini streams in a row. I don't know how we've done it, but it's just because by the grace of all of you guys. So I want to say thank you all so much for the support and for always watching my streams and liking and interacting and chatting. And it's just so much fun. And seriously, thank you so much for getting me to the goal. You guys are the most amazing group of humans ever.
They're the best. You have such
And
a
I
nice
love you all.
community of peace of people, Zia. Oh my
Peaceful
gosh.
people.
Mm.
Yeah, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Please have a wonderful night. I hope that everybody gets 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep.
Mhm.
I'm adding myself to that list. I did not sleep great last night, so I'm excited to go to bed. Like, so
Get some
excited.
sleep. I love you, Zia.
I love you, Kiki. Have a great night. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, wait, I have to remember to end this properly. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and I will be back on Sunday night at 8 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern with all the snacks.
Yay.
Yeah. Bye.